going to try to whip punish with or punish.
Just
On the
fix the
drive impact side
camera.
of things, I'm sure that's what he's looking for.
What happened?
I like how Gachiko's not even overextended. He's trying to let Crime Man hang
What's up
himself.
there, everybody?
Nice punish!
Double jump. Mario
again.
64.
Woohoo! Good stuff, Crime Man. The double jump, he sized that up the whole time. I like how Gachiko said, man, he ain't gonna jump this. And bang, what a way to react. Crime Man with a chance to send this man back into the spectators, see with the super fans. Let's go, Gachiko. How you feeling? I want to see more games, baby. Can I get a game 5? Please.
You know, I had it all fixed and everything. And
it's like he's looking for that specific thing, but Crime is not giving it to him, so he's switching his options up. Nice. Now he's letting those scissor kicks buff, looking for those counter hits for the big bomb plantation. School. Whoa.
What's up there?
Did we get up for another one? No. Could have been a crouch fist right there. He was probably anticipating
Good
a double
morning.
jump.
Okay. All right, everybody. This is day 3. We've got day 3 here.
That is enough. Enter the
Of the
level 2
Esports World Cup. Crime Man has been doing a fantastic job. I saw Kabayan had beaten Nephew.
The Chilean.
Man, Crime Man beat Gachikun Capcom Cup.
It's in the mix, of course, moving forward here. Still got a chance. He's going to move over to the semifinals. So we're going to see more of Crime Man. But credit to my man Gachikun.
Tekken is also going on right now. That is
the
the
two young
LCQ
Falcons
for
players will
Tekken.
meet in the next round. But incredible stuff from Crime. He looked so composed. He's in incredible form right now. Currently coming off the back of the top 4 at Evo. He's just won for the first time, I think, in like 3 years. The World Warrior in Chile beating Blaz in grand finals. I think Blaz has won like 13 in a row, something crazy like that. But it just shows you that Crime is in form right now today. He gets the win. Superb performance with the Bison. Showing he can do it with all the characters in his roster. Eliminating the former Capcom Cup champ Gachikun, and he advances.
Right now, we had Kabayan. He beat Nephew. Nikki had beat Yamaguchi.
Put your hands together for Gachikun.
Higuchi had beat Gachikun.
Now we do have an order of business to attend to.
Beat Crime.
Congratulations, bro. With that big smile on his face.
Beat Higuchi.
He tuned in young. What? 15? How old are you, Crime?
Huh?
How old, Quando Onions?
15.
15 years old, taller than Big Hollywood. I don't like it whatsoever. 15 years old.
So we're going to have Yamaguchi versus Nephew and Gachikun. We just saw Gachikun versus Crime. So up next will most likely be Nephew versus Yamaguchi. And then we'll head over to the other group stage.
From EWC. Ladies and gentlemen, the young prodigy is on an absolute tear, as we would expect. This is his big-time breakout performance, and we will see if he makes it all the way to the top 8.
Takedo Hinao versus Hibiki. Moke versus Kevin. Lex versus Mena. Alright, so they're doing a break.
Was built to move. Not trapped at a desk in one singular posture for 12 hours a day. It's time your chair evolved. This is Secret Lab Titan Evo.
Oh, 5 days ago.
Ergonomically engineered for you. Gamers, hybrid workers, artists. Backing your every move.
Hope you ain't go too far, ladies and gentlemen. If you hear me from the kitchen, get your ass back over here and enjoy more of this Street Fighter 6. Grab the snack because, listen, we are here to watch some movies. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a slobber knocker ahead. Nephew versus Yamaguchi. Nephew coming in here, plain clothes, looking like Anthony Davis. Taking on Yamaguchi. Got taken down really early in the tournament by his teammate, Higuchi. This is going to be a fantastic set, of course. Nephew.
Who's Dylan Brooks watching from the crowd, though? That's what I want.
Imagine. Who is the villain? Who is the villain that's in
iced out in the front row?
Imagine. Here we go. I know the pressure's on. You know, one of the things I miss about like competing in these grand stages, man, is when you get to those moments where you're about to win, you literally can hear your heart beat. Everything is silent. You don't hear a damn thing.
It's the blood pressure.
It just gets really epic. Your pupils, when you're looking to the side, Man, your peripheral vision is gone. It's going to be an awesome match. Neff, of course, one of the remaining North American players, of course, alongside my boy Dual Kevin, and of course, Yamaguchi being one of the juggernauts here in this tournament, representing the land of the rising sun. A lot of pressure on his side, of course. Look at these stats here. Total whip punishes 17, total perfect parries 8, successful anti-airs. He is known for that on the cross-cuts as well.
Yeah, you better not jump him.
And missed DI reactions, which is kind of rare, but it happens in a game like Street Fighter 6. But hey, nephew is here. Put on some pain. Yamaguchi, of course, just showing so much consistency here in the Zeta division. I got acquainted with the young fellow. Him winning EVO Japan this year. Make a statement. So you know what? I'm still here, and of course you.
And that was his first ever major tournament victory. By the way.
Okay. Oh.
So what a breakout one to
have. Cruz, that's awesome.
These guys have never faced off against each other
that's
in
a good time.
Late
that's a good time.
A tournament bracket.
I went on a Disney cruise.
So we're getting
when
some
I
fresh matches
with my
Jury
parents.
a character that you don't really see that much anymore in Japan.
Yeah,
How much experience will Yamaguchi have?
I think they go out
in this matchup.
I don't know if they all go out of Florida, but
nephew, but he's not even
ours went out of Florida.
He's zoned into the screen. Hey, he just goes over.
And it was
that's dark Neff, man.
And it was real. It was a good time.
He's in hell right now.
Yeah.
Fire everywhere.
Yeah, the periphery, it's just flames.
Yeah, I went on 2 cruises in my life.
Whatever you choose, this guy is one of
the
greats,
because
one of the best in the world. I cannot believe from seeing him in Street Fighter 5 in Detroit, going there for school, rocking Ryu,
just go and do and do.
Stepping up
but after the Disney one, I think then
still to this day.
You
and it's
get,
funny because
I mean,
built
into the price, it's like there's like 2 or 3 days of Disney.
Hey, you know what? You're comfortable.
Yeah, it's a good time.
So it's all right. And here's Yamaguchi. We already know what he's going to pick. And it's that Mai Tai. That clean drinking. The Mai Tai. All right, there we go. Water's in check. We're getting hydrated.
Hydration breaks. Got no time for those here.
It's going to be good. It's going to be good. It's going to be, how y'all call it? Gourmet?
That's right, gourmet.
This is it.
Gourmet games.
Man, I just want to show some love and a shout out to my man, Show You Sengun, man. Listen, I would love to say it on the broadcast, but you know I love the Miami Heat. Just throwing that out there. I love those guys. Oh, Knicks at 5.
Big fan.
Knicks at 5. Here we go. Opening gambit time. Already establishing the big buns. He's going to shave that drive gauge as much as possible, I should say. Spacing out already with those charges. Stocking up. Wow, all right. What a way to throw off the flow chart here of Yamaguchi just throwing out those fans.
Big call out on the jump in there. Goes to the meaty throw, safe to the backdash.
Okay, stand strong. Trying to feel something out here, of course. We're trying to see who presses those buttons a little more efficiently here.
Yeah, there's no data between these two, so they're feeling each other out.
Yamaguchi's on it because he knew the jump range was short.
That is true.
He knew the jump range was short that Nephew was doing.
Obviously, the preferential thing would be to...
Yeah.
You know, the preferable thing, would be to just run your offense, make it a one-player game if possible.
Right now. Ooh.
You definitely need to be extracting data as well. 3 out of 5, so.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know
what? He's extracting all of the life bar in the corner, patting down those pockets. What you got for me?
Man, listen, what I got is a great show right here in front of us. Another throw-head condition. Just to see. And one of the greatest tools, I mean, me and James talk about this all the time, it's always about the first throw. That's how you can really tend and see who got certain defensive tendencies. You like pressing buttons, what? Here, you're going to have to make an executive decision here. Nephew trying to jump out of backdash. He's looking a little too fidgety here in this corner. Back throw looking for it. Okay, the classic.
Yamaguchi does not flinch. No reason to at that range.
Buffering, nice anti. We was waiting for that for days. Yamaguchi not trying to let go of this ground here.
Oh, doesn't get whiff punish on the crouch strong. He wasn't ready for it.
He's really fishing. You see him. He's putting out with the standing strong with the medium punch.
Very nice stuff there from Nephew.
There you go.
Setting up those sequences.
Yeah, he's fishing too much. That's crazy.
All right, we've got level 2.
Nice feng shui.
Attack the
good stuff.
gauge.
Good stuff. Burnt out, ready to roll. Here we go.
I wonder if he could level 3. Yeah, he definitely would have killed. Wasn't ready though. Age definitely showed that. I mean, he is a young buck.
It's really hard to know when it's coming, though, right? Because she can chain so much stuff up.
Correct.
There's no like obvious situations.
Oh!
Did you just see that? This dude just jumped in. What was it, with roundhouse, or was it fierce, and it got beat out with the crouch light kick? Interesting there from Yamaguchi as an anti-air. Interesting.
Nice.
Yeah, I guess you have to hit it early, right? And then the active frames run out.
What the hell was that? That was new. I wonder if he just expected that he was going to land anyway and do it, but either way, that's in the past. Walk up the flinchies. Of course, nephew is expecting that stand strong or the stand fierce, but taking it to him right now is Yamaguchi. There it is. Low on the cast side of things. What a whip punish.
Walk back. It's like intentional, and again, he walks back again. So he's
nice
he's identified that nephew's just being preemptive with some of these pokes in the mid-range, medium, the heavy. Forwards.
Retreat. We need to touch grass. Retreat both of these guys. Nephew's not going to slow down.
Straight into the level 3, though.
You gotta love it. Enjoy the cinematics. It looks beautiful.
Yeah, she has got a 7-frame low forward, so it is a good button to check if you got the reactions for it and you see the green flash.
That was godlike.
Speaking of reactions.
Human error. You see the animation, you naturally want to tech. Beautiful stuff there from Yamaguchi to set those plays, just to make nephew flinch. Beautiful stuff.
Make that 2 drive impacts not reacted to.
Good call, good call.
Have that one, Mickey.
There you go, Mickey. Okay, I gotta confirm.
Slugging it out.
So that is jump fierce. Yeah, wow. Crouching like you're gonna start. I was still stunned by that. There we go. Here we go, the jump in. No, not even the drive rush, excuse me. Damn.
This
I
is
just played
perfect
for
here
a
for
second just to
nephew.
find some
Very
information,
nice.
but just like that, with a hood perfect, is that enough? Absolutely.
Level 1.
All right, being the aggressor here is nephew. Here's one of those players where he does like to impose his will early on. You don't really get to see him play too much neutral because he's usually the one playing the one-player game.
Oh, nice. Ready to capitalize on the drive rush. He'd already pressed the button. Yamaguchi doing a very good job at not really whiffing a lot. Spacing is immaculate. That's what we came to expect from the Evo Japan run. Very rarely whiffs. He will whiff sometimes, but it's very rarely.
That data collection, man. When mix is tough, though, when you're back into the wall, all of those normals move forward. Let's go. Fans are placed. Looking for the shimmy there. I definitely would have teched coming out of that barrier animation. There we go, plus race. Now we got him in a burn. Now dehydrated on the side of Yamaguchi. Definitely going to be challenging here somehow, somewhere. There it is, the crouching jabs. Just trying to buy some time. Nephew respecting.
No!
But no, the reactions.
Oh, man, she knew. She was going to get enough buttons to get the 4. That's crazy.
Stuff, huh?
That is crazy.
Oh, okay, level 1. Patented early level 1s here from nephew. You can expect that from the young nephew.
Didn't have to store though, so not as much. Still a nice amount.
Oh, 3, 4.
Late buttons.
Oh, okay. Thought he was actually going to press a button there to challenge. Beat him halfway. Oh, the activation. Multiple hits incoming. When are we going to drive reversal?
You don't really see the level 2 that much.
Nice bait. That was good. That was good.
Nephew's really put it to good use.
Stuff. 2 perfects. 2 perfects.
So far.
Okay.
Very impressed with his usage of it here.
Okay. I see you, my boy. Okay, nephew. Don't worry, we hear you. Don't worry, Yamaguchi's still in. Don't you worry.
What's up there?
The pressure is on here. Okay, nephew.
Repping for the division. Yamaguchi.
Hello. How you doing? I'm glad that you're enjoying yourself. Nice and air conditioned in here, of course. All right, Yamaguchi, what you gonna do to hold down this momentum, man? The fact that he was already challenging a drive-in, but that was 2 instances where he actually broke the armor. He grabbed one,
yeah,
Happy
and then he
Friday.
hit multiple hits.
He hit the fan into the other one.
Yeah.
But he wasn't able to link afterwards. He pressed the light and it didn't link.
These matches have just been really unbelievable. Really unbelievable. I'm happy that we have this, and then at the exact opposite time of the year, we have Capcom. I mean, we're just very fortunate.
So good.
Very fortunate. I wish we would have had this for Street Fighter 4, you know.
Shortly here from nephew.
Man, that would have been. That would have been crazy.
It's like the perfect whip punish button for like the crouching jabs or the stand strong, depending on what it is that Yamaguchi's trying to poke with. That is a throw and a half, and I know that it's coming. No, not even. The space outs. All right, I like the space traps. Looking for those perfect parries. I see you, nephew. The uncles are watching.
Oh, wow. To blow straight through the fan. Super kick to the jaw, but Yamaguchi once again fights his way out.
No delay.
Delay on the back roundhouse. You're right, yeah. Nephew did not bite. There was no delay from him.
All right.
He's gonna. Oh, he didn't get
slow fan.
Oh, I thought that was meaty enough. Is it gonna be a reversal? No, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. I actually thought he was gonna let that rip early on the side of nephew. He is good. He is good for those. Okay, Yamaguchi, slow and steady, wins the race. That is what he is representing.
If there's one thing he is whiffing, it is that Ryuembo. He doesn't have the spacing down on that perfectly, but it's very difficult to whiff punish it like significantly.
All for this corner control.
Oh! Not far enough for the throw, and he fights his way out back to mid-screen. Crosses the mid-screen towards the corner we go. Perfect parry, and he reacts to the drive rush, checks it, and nephew once again taking control, but now he's in burnout. Now he's in the corner.
Yeah, that's it.
He has got the bar for the level 1. Should he need it, but the block strings are horrendous. Yeah, you got to take all of this.
Oh, size him up. Beautiful.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
Oh, and then he throw techs. Did so well to just wait out all of that pressure in the corner. As soon as he makes his way out, then he takes the throw. Leaves him hanging out in the air. And Yamaguchi gladly cashes out, takes it to a 2-1.
Like how Yamaguchi switching his options every single time. He started the match last time with a walk-up stand fist. Now he just walked up and threw a fan. So definitely looking for those big fists for the big punishes on the side of nephew. Wow, what a talk about sharing the same brain cell. Let me get another throw there. No, not yet. He wants some plus range. +2 on that elbow. Nice and ashy.
Yeah, nice frame trap there. Gets the counter hit. But again, he walks into a low forward as Yamaguchi active on defense. Nephew trying to walk him down. It's not worked either time. He generally finds himself flying across the screen. Mai's corner carry so good. There's the anti-air, the up kicks.
Oh, no.
Come on, son.
Is he going to spend the level 2?
Yeah.
He is.
Oh, the follow-up for Ryujin.
It's going to be set point now. And Yamaguchi. There's a rare whiff. There is a punish counter from nephew.
Come on, Neff. Hang in there. I want to see you game 5. Oh, the overhead like that. Ducked for 1 second and blocked right on time. There you go.
Jab beats him to the punch. There's the frame trap. Corner carry. Doors up again and again. Yamaguchi pressing buttons on defense. It is going to cost him, and nephew is going to save himself a set point. He closed the door tight. There was no room. Kept giving up those frames to try and overextend. It was costing him in previous rounds, but they're keeping it tight.
Not this time, says Yamaguchi.
Yeah, forcing him to bust it out.
Mind you, he barely did that in the previous rounds, though. So I like how he just saved those for these epic moments here. Important moments, I should say. Into the level 1. Let me power up. I want to play some RPGs. Don't jump here, nephew. Take this block it. There you go. Now you're in blocks and burnout, but you do have a level 3 to compensate on the defensive side of things.
Yeah, this invincible startup.
Oh my God, nephew. What are you going to do to get out this corner? Wearing you down slowly but surely. Oh my God, the air-to-air. I love that. Did not trust the cross because he went for the air-to-air. Yamaguchi, though.
He's hoping for another big
Might be in trouble here. We back touching grass here on the side of nephew. That evens it out there, that one throw. Next hit for any one of them. Doesn't matter what's the starter. It's going to be the finish for either side. Oh, there it is.
Oh,
Drive reversal. Don't get thirsty with this, no. Offense, we do have a level 1. You see the buffers there? Ooh!
Oh, the roundhouse.
Oh, and Yamaguchi.
Oh, my gosh. He had the plus frames
was
from
all
the
he needed to close it out.
When he did the counter hit.
Was immaculate.
It didn't make a difference. It was still, you know what I mean. Nephew's life was so low, but he had the advantage on counter.
And he's going to have to hand the key over now.
Balls.
Wow.
Damn, what a segue. Sheesh, I see you. What a professional Logan Sama, ladies and gentlemen. But Yamaguchi, a.k.a. the man with the different cloth, is in...
A fantastic set, though, wasn't it? Great back-to-back stuff there. And Yamaguchi, you know,
a tornado!
So good when it came to that mid-range.
I didn't
He had a complete control over that spacing. We very rarely saw him with anything. And he was great at fighting his way out of the corner as well. On the defense, nephew just couldn't crack the diamond shell of the Evo Japan champion. He stays in the running. we say goodbye to Neff.
I
Let's
hope
get over to the stage,
nobody got
Damascus,
hurt, you know?
to say goodbye.
Jeez, that is terrible.
And it is time to exchange the key. Nephew could not make it, but please can I have a round of applause for Nephew! As Yamaguchi, the winner of this showdown, will step up to the Crusher. Another key destroyed, other dreams shattered, but Yamaguchi's dream stays alive in this tournament. The Evo Japan champion himself getting ready right in front of that Crusher to get that security. Little briefing. Listen, we've had that Crusher destroyed once over the week. We would like it to stay there, Yamaguchi, but to have the pleasure of
terrible. Terrible.
This all happened because he dropped the Heat Burst combo of Kazuya. This led to a full combo for Jin off the Demon of Paul Heat dash cancel, and we're at the final round. 2 rounds
Fat boy.
Momentum.
Is this their
We have a
first
family
round?
squabble
This is
here.
a crazy first round if this is what we're getting.
First game off the break.
Oh my. Okay.
It lined up. Look, definitely sensed it. He knows that Fat Boy has been playing that mix of Hell Sweep or mid, so something's gonna happen. And just knowing
come on, you gotta hit him once,
guys.
Oh my god, you got it perfect.
Delayed back 2-1 just in case Fat Boy wanted to try to attack right there. Nice. The Jin back 2-1 is one of those moves that you're always gonna see experienced veterans try to close out rounds with. You get 2 chances, it's safe, long range, good coverage, checks all the boxes when you're looking for round enders.
Okay. Well, we got the hung top formula on. I saw
you know, there's a lot of discourse going on in Tekken right now about multiple inputs.
Fat Boy did have to get a W.
And the issue is that
the way he's playing right now, man,
there's major concerns, which is completely viable.
Books,
but the problem is you have these controllers where you already have multiple joysticks on them anyways. So everybody first has to realize on this the amount of additional joysticks you have. That's number one. So it's not like this hasn't been an issue for a long period of time. It's just that in the past we were used to seeing more stick players taking precedence over pad players, and then leverless came out, and a mix of leverless and stick, and leverless with 10 million different options.
This might be his last chance. If you lose this round, it's all but over.
He tried to do 1-1-2. Well, he did, but it was just
going for down by 4s instead of those hell sweeps. That was a very nice awareness.
Anyways.
2 times.
Where the hell's my mouse? Anyways, so
Put a leverless or a pad, but nope, kept it classic. You gotta love it. I'm a big fan for that one. The teammates shake their hands.
But what they need to do is come out with
but let's throw that out the window. This is when it matters the most. Who is going to move forward and never backwards? We're gonna find out in just a minute.
The Street Fighter Pro Tour has.
Ryu, okay, I was just about to say Ryu versus Mayo, right?
You're not allowed to have
but we want to have that big damage. We want to have an easier time shaving the drive gauge, and this man Ryu does that excellent.
Wired a certain way, and it has to read a certain way.
Am I saying, is that a donkey?
And
no, that's a horse.
No, like the cross up would be okay, right?
Okay, that is a donkey.
But the key is that
I wasn't with you. I thought you said yeehaw.
You can't.
Like,
well,
I messed up.
What kind of buckaroo antics are we?
It's you can't have more than one.
Already establishing that early aggression from Kaime,
initial map button. So you can have 1-1, 1-2, 1-3, and 1-4.
What is that? Glizzy's in the
not
background,
2 ones. Well, you know what I'm just saying.
Right. Ooh,
not 2 of number 1, 2 of number 2. Then what you can do is, and this is legal, and it's legal in Street Fighter 2. You can have like light punch and medium. You can have light punch and light kick like mapped together. You can do the same thing in Tekken. You know, and then you can mix and match the buttons any way you want. You can have 2 and 3, you know, 1 and 2, 1 and 3. You can do it, but you can only have once.
He was that time though,
and that's fair.
Into the donkey kick for the corner carry.
Because that's the same thing we do over here.
And the frames again.
There's the plus frames of the OD
probably respecting the
Hashigeki.
drive reversal, the reversal entirely.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh, my God. Fight back. This is looking ugly for you here. Dehydrated, of course, to the side of Kraime, and he grabs the drive impact. Beautiful. Oh, my God. This is button. It's a button. It's a Hashugeki. Level 3, something level 2. I know it's coming. Who's going to do first? There it is. But he's going to save that cash.
Wow.
Okay. Wow. He just screamed. He was like,
you know what? And he's on those paved streets. There was no grass to touch inside. He was on his own. He backed the hell up and got that low forward and was able to convert all the...
Oh, he had no drive rush. He had no drive rush. That's Logan saying. No grass. No green drive rush there. Yeah, he did on his own. That's right.
Who is going to be the rose that grew from these concrete streets? We'll find out.
Damn, reminds me of the bus ride now. Thank you. Shout out to Apocalypse. Scoop back to the corner. Hold these all natural apples. If they don't have no seeds, don't eat it. Oh, that could have been a wedge punish there with the stand fist, but respecting the big toes. The ringworm is still getting in play here. Kraime. The delay overhead. I got hit too. That's enough. Do it. The logo. Pow. She said, pow. Yes. Looks like Ryu eats pets for dinner. You gotta love it there. What an excellent finish there from Kraime. Didn't even let Mickey get his footing in to even get around. Dominant play. Crush. There you go. I like how they don't panic in the corner neither. So you gotta stay, man. You gotta stay solid here. Stand fast to wake up, please. Keep it quiet.
Yeah, 3 sets of directionals. Don't get me wrong. I'll tell you, my Tekken story is I started.
It's positive.
My friends
only.
and I.
Plus.
Played.
Yes, that was sneaky.
Street Fighter 4 on PlayStation 3. And my one buddy, because we would do an open lobby, and then my friends, we would all meet up, we'd put our headsets on, we would talk every night. Just about a work day, about school, about anything. And people would come in and out of the room in the endless battle. And it's always been that way. Well, my one buddy said, I have a cousin that's a very, very good Tekken player. And he goes, Tag 2 is going to be coming out. We should all play because I want to play against them, and if we all start at the same time, then we're all going to be on the same level, and we'll all just level up together. And I was like, oh, I don't know. And he said, no. He's like, just try it. I was like, all right. So we all put it on reserve.
When it comes out and does with up against the wall.
Killing those frames. Wow, spaced it out, looking for a shimmy, but just ends that plan quickly with a jab, trying to get the counter hit. Oh,
whoa! Well done.
That was ridiculous.
We all put it on reserve. Nice. And
whoa! I love this kid's attitude.
Kraime with the fist pump. Big fan. He's feeling it.
I believe Mickey and Kraime are 15, right? I think they're 15 each.
I feel like Mickey's just trying to play a little too reactionary, and it's giving those big opportunities.
So,
I feel like he needs to be more of the aggressor.
Yeah, he needs to be dictating exactly what's going on in this mid-range.
Yes. We all started playing when it released at the same time.
That man's confidence.
And for me, after like the first,
the thing is with Kraime's
5 days or so, playing through the cast, testing characters out, I ended up picking Kazuya, and I stuck with them. Stuck with him the whole time. And
here we go. Hopefully Mickey will be able to utilize
it took me a month
going anywhere. Well, he holds up forward immediately, so he gets that space there, the overhead, and he's able to convert. He's going to be able to get the kill as well.
And then it took me 6 months to do wave dashing. Wave dashing for me was really hard.
Yeah, so important to get that corner carry, and Mai is one of the very best in the game.
And
removing that option of Kraime to just back up and control that space there. He's looking for that whip punish on the low forward now.
And
dangerous.
Halfway through, when Lydia was released in Tekken 7,
go over there. To this corner right
I played on stick, and then my hands started to go downhill. I got tendonitis in my hands, and the first game that it affected, because the execution is crazy. This Tekken, and I was dropping. Well, the wave dashes went out. Basically, they were very sloppy. And then my electrics went out the door. Like I couldn't do electrics, I was getting uppercuts, but I was like, I couldn't get electrics. What the hell's going on? And my hands are going downhill, and
forward. He punishes the crowd strong, and he takes him towards
and then Street Fighter started to get really affected, and then COVID happened. So I started playing on the pad to try to heal up my tendons, my hands.
And just to keep them there, there was no way that it was going to be able to.
And when Tekken 8 came out, I thought, okay, they had a they gave the game for a beta. Nice. For a beta the month before the game came out. So I said, okay.
And there you have it, right on the
Good stuff there, Carmen.
Well done. You didn't even have to do him like that, but just for show.
So I said, okay, you know what? I'm going to play Tekken along with Street Fighter every night, and then I'm going to be ready for when we go live. So the first few nights I was playing like I was in Tag 2. And then after that, my hands just started to, you know, go into pain and really cramp up and then really go downhill. And I was like, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. So, a friend of mine said, hey,
the last remaining soarer.
Why don't you try the cross-up? You can be able to get mileage. Oh, here we go. It's Ray.
Can't do that.
All right. So, he says, yeah, you gotta try the cross-up, see how it works. If it works for you. I was like, all right. So, so I ended up getting a cross-up from a King player in Houston. And
maybe a throw from Eddie could also be enough to kill. 8 seconds left.
That was it. So I ended up playing, and then I ended up because I was playing on cross-up, and then I was playing
it was just smart too for King Ray.
On leverless for Street Fighter 6, that is. But then for Street Fighter 4 and for Super Turbo, I was playing on regular stick. We ended up making a custom stick. I came out with a layout, and then we implemented it, and there was a board that could actually handle it. And it works on turning on and off different options, and that's it. And I play on this.
You gotta hit the rematch button with the rematch different things.
Custom controller and. But it's perfectly legal. That's the thing, because it has to follow all of the rulings, and you know, and that's it. But we know you can't have multiple inputs, because then it's just
on and the pressure's on. All of a sudden, you're gonna be able to find a new way to play. I don't know. Are you
it's
gonna be
a
able
lot.
to step it up and go Super Saiyan 5, you know, on that day and everything? You're better off just playing what you know, play the way that you played, time in and time out over the course of whatever. You know, it's the worst thing ever if you played thousands or hundreds of games in Tekken 8. You get on stage and you get into a tournament, and then you think that you have to
Ray
do something
Senior.
It's the namesake too. I think, you know you're going to be against the big name, so not only is the big lights, but it's the big name.
So
you have expectations of how good they are as well too. But you still got to play the game that's in front of you, regardless. Play the character if you know the matchup. Play the
I think he's
character
18.
As best of your knowledge, regardless of who's popping in. So here we go, though.
They're still within range of each other. That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Cool. Oh yeah. Not going to finish the round just immediately after that, but still, there has just been no chance for Knives to establish.
The only thing I have to say is this: if I could still play Tekken, and my hands are not stellar, okay, then anybody else can still do it on the layout that we have available. You know, so I don't know what else to add to that.
Right here, oh, good punish right there from King Ray.
But this issue has been an issue since the creation and allowance of pads with multiple directional inputs. It's just that the pads haven't aggressively taken off, and you know, they're not as popular, but there are most definitely people utilizing pads and using those multiple inputs. They just weren't saying anything. Trust me.
Okay. We all knew it too. We all knew that just from the
and now that it's getting prolific on leverless, that's where the concern's starting to come in.
Throwing out strings that are duckable, like he just.
Oh, got the wall splat. Let's go, Ray.
I mean, it's better you do it in the first round, not like when you're like last round, or your first game, not in your like last round of the tournament.
Ray steamrolling now.
Be able to get another round here. King Ray.
Nope.
Okay, like that. Yeah, go. Just wait it out. Gets the punish as well. Too big launch though.
What a call out. Knew that time was running out for Knives. Knew that he might start getting desperate. That's exactly
Asuka
what
hits like a truck. Jeez.
Start making those call outs.
Oh, that's it.
And that's GG's. Again, another duckable string that I think when Knives plays Tekken against other opponents, 90% of them probably don't duck the strings on the very first go.
Good stuff there, Ray.
Junior has been doing so.
In losers final, that time Yamaguchi was 3-1 up. They met in the Topanga Championships in July earlier this month. It was Higuchi that took it 3-2, and all that tells me is anything could happen here. Myself, Logan Sana, and Yipes closing out the block. We've had some absolute bangers, and this one is definitely going to deliver. Higuchi on the guile, Yamaguchi on the Mai, who is going to be our last name of the first 4 sent through to the finals.
Yep.
Battle of the good cloths, man. It's gonna be a good one. Damn, it's crazy. Straight from the school of the Shinobi-ism, man. I'm pretty sure they both think it to their heads. They would have thought they made it this far and represent, the land of the rising sun.
It's another team kill.
Dojo, yeah, man. It's yo, I didn't even notice that till you said something. That is right. Wow. Yo, I swear brackets are so heartless, dude, but that is just the name of the game. If you want to sign up for this in your job, you want to put this in your resume, just know that you're gonna have to deal with playing with your homies. That is, of course, if you don't stay in the winners. But there can only be one winner here.
Guile.
Let's see who's gonna move on into the final stages for tomorrow. Man, Yamaguchi, I feel like he just came out the hot seat, so he's a little bit woken up, I would say. Nah, actually, both of these guys, really. And look at his total whiff punishes. Gao's not like the best of whiff punishes. He's one of those guys that's just annoying to invite those scenarios. So there it is, 27 successful anti-airs as a Guile player.
They have a really nice zip up. I like their jersey.
Oh man, let's talk about the stats.
It's
really makes me feel
like
inside the NBA or something. I'm not too sure. It just gives me that vibe. I like that. Appreciate you, Mickey. I see you, my boy.
Polyester.
Swinging it. Yeah.
Oh, you should have finished that off. I was with it.
Windbreaker material.
Here we go. Ooh, Zeta Division is hype.
It's nice.
Yeah, you're right about really the momentum as well. Of course, Yamaguchi coming off that convincing victory against Nephew.
I'm not really a fan of the
sent down to lower
lighter
by
windbreakers.
3-2 set they had earlier on.
I think that indoors.
And whilst it was a team kill earlier with the two Falcons players in Mickey
and it's
and Crime,
important too, because what happens is
training partners in the traditional
in a lot
sense
of times
of the word,
those buildings
these two
they keep it very cool
absolutely are. Zeta Division,
they want to keep
people
comfortable
so much
and
out there in Japan.
more than
these
anything else, they want to make sure that
with each other,
the
preparing
systems are
all the way here coming
down.
into the Esports World Cup, and of course Street Fighter League as well. That's starting up real soon. These guys are going to know each other inside and out, and that's why it's so difficult to predict what is going to happen. Back and forth go the results. Higuchi getting the win 2 days ago, but that was a long time ago.
Brand new day. We ain't talking about movies here. This is going to be a slobber knocker here, Logan. Opening gambit time. Let me talk to you, my brethren. I know I did you dirty once, but can I do it twice? Yamaguchi, of course, got those eyes that he is eyeing for revenge, and already starting strong in his corner with the patented throw pressure.
You can't get away with the upside down kicks at that range. You have to space it almost perfectly against the low forward. Beautiful little walk back.
Oh!
Gets the stand fierce, but he'd already committed to the fan cancel. On again.
Throw, ooh, I like that. Match something. Looked like it was going to be a tick throw, but the whiff short. Masked that throw attempt, but a back throw. This is a good chance here for Gucci. He's low on the drive gauge. Got to be careful. Nice crouch fist. Don't even take the risk with the flash kick because the scenario's like
cross
that.
at the start of the flash kick.
You spoke it into existence.
Sorry. Oh! He said, oof. Oh, man, Higuchi. Okay. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. I like to always say. That was a beautiful first round there for Yamaguchi.
Yeah, Yamaguchi's so composed on defense. He very rarely just mashes buttons for no reason.
Well, just like in scrambles, yeah? Or just like or unorthodox, you say?
I also very, very rarely see him tech throws.
Okay, that's fair. That's true.
Even mid-screen, like.
I feel like that's the general rule.
Good
Yeah,
stuff
mid-screen
here,
don't tech.
Gucci.
Nice flash. Gets
Well
half
done.
now you got to start in the obstacle course once again. Ooh, I thought it was an overhead too.
At the last moment.
The knockdown throw, kill those frames. Man, I know that was meaty. That guy looked like a labyrinth, for sure.
I didn't even see a blue spark come off that tap parry, but the punish counter was there. We got the animated version.
Ooh, had enough time there.
No one wants to see the live action. It's all about the animated versions.
There's
the jump back. The Rock, man, he didn't need to make it.
That's it. Okay.
Level 1, here we go.
Let's go. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he didn't want to risk it.
Yeah, that was smart. That was smart.
Was the empty jump as well. You never quite know.
Definitely touched Earth Force. Correct.
Ooh.
The burnout. I like that. Stops the offense. Wow. Heavy commitment there.
Yeah, Shinobuchi's wild.
That looks like a 16-frame hit confirm on that medium punch. He did it in, I want to say, the first set against Nikki, maybe? Definitely seen him do that today, backstage.
All right. Yamaguchi finally wakes up. You saw the eyebrows was a little low, but now gaining that first blood advantage here. He's definitely waking him up. He does have a chance to qualify. Just 2 more games. Can we raise this difficulty setting? Higuchi. Battle of the Claws. Booch. Nothing but boots and shoes. Gaio Belmont getting busy. Watch the legs, looking for that counter hit. That could have been a block and a serious punish. They're light punish, but a punish nonetheless. On the side of Yamaguchi, wasn't ready to stand fierce. I want you to be quiet in this classroom.
No whip punish on the duff. Oh, again, I don't see him with anything other than the light Ryuembo. That's like the only thing he throws out to occupy space. And again, he's definitely doing it to just occupy space.
I like how they wait for those little moments, like they'll go tit for tat with like low forwards and stuff until they spaced out, and then they backdash into reset. I love that type of stuff there from both of these guys. Walk up block, that is classic. Wow, the DP said, I'm gonna go burn out on my side, on my time. Say with your arms.
Backdash off of the string, doesn't want to let him get any free pressure.
Dive into that.
It was a good idea, you know. Yamaguchi's trying to keep it
nice. I love
unpredictable, but
very well disciplined.
It's very seeable, right?
Cross up, I swear. I was about to say, if you crossed up with a jump fizz, something we didn't know. That's right. Okay, Higuchi. He's like, I knew it. I know this guy. He's a teammate of mine. Let's go for a throw. No. Ooh.
I got the hit, but I wasn't expecting it.
Wonder if he thought Yamaguchi was gonna mash in between that. You saw that tick, chill, and then go for the throw. Sometimes he just set that up so you could get the defensive tech for the drive gauge ball. Pretty smart. Let's go, let them fly. The flying saucers. Yes, unidentified flying projectiles.
Oh, and he actually doesn't have to pay for it. It's almost a free flash kick.
Oh no, walk him down. Walk him down. Drive impact. Are you going to do it? But, I mean, he is healthy, so you don't want to take that risk.
No charge fan for you. Get off me. But now Yamaguchi has...
Jab, hurricane.
The level 1.
Disruption from Yamaguchi.
You know, that's it.
Life gauge to spare.
Well done.
Take him to the corner, loop him up. Yeah.
Go to the level 1. Beautiful stuff. Say it with your chest.
1-1.
I'm going to tie this up.
Let's
That is a breadstick piece. Okay, Higuchi. I like that. Took his time to the character select screen to buy some time to think about it for a second, and they paid off. 1-1. The obstacle course, unknowing. Of course, Yamaguchi's trying to be the aggressor here, not to let Higuchi get a little too comfortable throwing those projectiles.
Nice little stagger on that crouch strong. Catches him counter hit, pulls him all the way into the corner. And, of course, everyone's favorite show.
Everybody's favorite cereal, too. Man, Gucci didn't like that one.
Changed the menu on him.
All right, we ended a bazooka knee. Trade off, of course, Yamaguchi knows his numbers. Wasn't spaced out enough for the plus frames. Here we go. Like that walk up. He's trying to invite Yamaguchi with a random jump, of course. The best tactic against a guy is just walk up to get him comfortable, trying to throw like those soul bots around houses and then go for the jump in. Right. So liking the patience here from Higuchi.
Yamaguchi going for these tap parries.
But the thing that
this scrapping
range doing is
what we got?
He's not focusing on projectiles unless it's far enough away. He's not putting out big enough buttons to try to punish like that. So what Yamaguchi's trying to do is,
I think he tried to backdash there.
He's trying to.
Love his attitude. He's like,
He's trying to whiff punish him, or just right there. He's trying to get the trades. He's trying to win out on the trades.
Yamaguchi trying to walk inside range. Beautiful defensive walk back
Higuchi's doing a really good job.
Nice. Oh yeah, the baby boom's reset coming in. I feel it. Not yet. Full combo. Okay, we're gonna get a flash kick. Oh, look, I kill those frames. That's right, for the meaty throw scenario. Yamaguchi very aware. Ay, mid-screen tech, no bueno, papo. That's a throw. He's gonna take it this time, of course. Get it conditioned properly here. Yamaguchi on the prowl.
Mistimed his pressure there. Unless it was a bait, perhaps, but he gets flipped there by the crouching light punch. But again, Yamaguchi is leading the dance, and he starts again. Yamaguchi burns himself out with the pressure. He is going to be the first to come out of burnout, but Yamaguchi there with the 3 bars.
Puncher.
Come on, Shay. That's right. He's going to touch grass, and he's well aware. That's why he backed off and just finished the projectile barrage.
Ooh, that's it.
Crouch opens him up to the overhead.
2.
Higuchi making the wrong decision. Too much on the screen maybe to visually react to. But he'd already committed to the low block.
Oh, you have to win.
Pointy end of the fan.
You have to win or place highly in other events.
You just automatically ducking, right? But that gives you so much
throughout the
opportunity
year,
to land an
and then there is a last chance qualifier
Yeah, I mean, that's such a
that
great
we
point.
just saw earlier the other day.
You don't want to be giving up your charge for that long.
True.
And then I think a handful, 6 players.
Charge character. It's a great point.
6 players make it out of that. The highest placing.
Knee into a light jab punish. So you get a throw here. Oh, that looked like an overhead low key. I like the whiff jab into the low, and it's meaty too. It's not like he's just throwing it out there just for a mirage. It's all part of the layers. Get that stand.
Higuchi got to guile his way out of this corner.
He smelt it on the side of Higuchi.
Oh!
He swept them. It was safe anyway. That was good.
Yeah,
caught the raw flash kick.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh! Dang. That was smart. That was a really smart setup.
Yamaguchi with really reactions in his face.
That boy good. Flash kick, start on over. Looking for the shimmy. I like that. What a way. That was a sneaky way to just throw those little minute movements right in front of them to make them bite. Nobody home, though.
Caught him on startup.
Catches him with the crouching light. Didn't see what the startup was. Probably a crouching medium kick, and again beats him to the punch.
Oh my God! Your drive gate's protected. No, he tried with a jump in, but no one home. He thought it was a fan.
Come on,
Yamaguchi ready for everything. Let's see.
Perfect parry, this guy.
Oh! No, doesn't matter. He doesn't get the punish. And the level 2 is going to close it out. That is horrible for Higuchi. It was gifted to him on a plate, and he went for the back fist.
Yeah, he went for the back fist.
It hit nothing because the recovery must have counted as being crouching, or God knows what that interaction was.
Oh my God, both of them swinging a miss. But who caught foot and then just finished the job was definitely Yamaguchi. Man, you gotta really understand a good scramble. Sometimes it look random to some, but you can understand what people are trying to accomplish when it comes to mounting some offense, man. These guys kind of displayed that throughout the whole set. Beautiful stuff there from Yamaguchi. Moving on, of course, qualified, so you will see him tomorrow.
Gets his payback for that first day meeting where Higuchi got the win 3-1. Yamaguchi now advances. Say, oh, look at that. I think he recovered in time, actually, and was able to just duck. Heartbreaking there for Higuchi. Exits the bracket. And we are going to, oh my God, Yamaguchi smiling and laughing about that last interaction.
You know, such as Tacoma, then you're already on the right path. You're on the road to success. Just keep it up. Might see you in the Esports World Cup one day, JM Cool.
Hey, it's always possible, you know. Obviously, what we were saying about everybody. I think anybody here definitely knows how to play some Tekken, so I can definitely see some shades of greatness from her. Just, you know, you are getting some hard fought opponents for sure in this bracket. You know, seeing that everybody is trying to get into that Final Four spot. Or now, I guess, even just getting top 24 would feel great, but I think you obviously want to get further than that if you make it to top 24. All right.
Funny thing is, it's like nowadays it's a lot easier to get really, really good really, really quickly at Tekken. Tekken was always known for like a really hard to learn because the information wasn't around. And thanks to Tekken 7, the community is like 10 times bigger now. So that means everybody's helping everybody. There's a lot more YouTube content, a lot more tutorials, a lot more streaming.
Yeah, that's the same with Street Fighter too. You know, and nobody had access to too incredibly much. We had a website called SRK. Shoryuken.com,
really, really, really strong.
And on there you would just go on and find all kinds of really cool information on, you know, anything that you'd want. But it was on threads, and there were 2 Wave Dash videos I remember for Tekken, and I would just watch those Wave Dash videos and go, oh my gosh, you know, how the heck am I supposed to do this? And I'd watch these videos, and I'll never forget, I was watching these videos, and one of them was incredibly short, and the other one was a little bit longer. I'd watch them, and I go, I can't figure this out, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. And I was just like, it's uppercut motion over and over and over, but I just can't do it. And and then finally one day,
what's the Krillin symbol, bro?
It was 6 months later. I had the flu, and I thought, you know what?
Oh, that might be the Goku Gi symbol.
I was just.
We'll find out, but yeah, you're gonna be against Q-Dons, man.
You know, thought, all right, I'm just gonna go on and just mess around for a little bit. And what I did was, I was trying to practice wave dashing,
his usage of the,
and I couldn't get it. And then I switched my hands.
Very good. Like,
and I took the joystick, and I was just like, you know what? And I just started going like this. And it
who Kudon's maining is always a good indicator
worked.
Of how good Double Jin is of the game.
Yeah.
And I said, wait a minute. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my god, I'm wave dashing. So then I figured out
this guy has to use a character, you know,
how and the timing. And then what would happen is before I would we would stream Street Fighter first and everything, and get the open lobby going. And then when it was time for Tekken, I would go in the lobby real fast, or in the training room, and then I would switch my hands, and then I would do it, and that's how I would get my timing down, for wave dashing. Yeah, and it worked. It worked.
Congratulations. That man
he got the metal squashing time there. Metal squashing time.
One charge 2 gets himself a huge hit here. Goes straight into the rage art as well. I think that should be enough.
It's either going to be enough, or it's going to be like a pixel afterwards. Man, Heihachi is just ridiculous, man. Imagine having a round where you're just super, super invincible, ultra warrior mode.
Yeah, so you only get Ultra Warrior mode though once. You only get Ultra Warrior once, and Q-Dons is not there yet. But
Q-Dons already knew you was going to probably finish that string, so he just waited for the last hit, got the easy jab punish there. I think no unknown EXE even laughed it off a little bit.
But it turns Heihachi basically into a freaking super boss
trying to make it happen. But the thing is, it's really
in competitive play. There you go, he's got it now.
When you're playing against somebody like Kudon's, the more you press in, the more you attack, the more chances you're giving him just to catch a little.
So you get Ultra Warrior when. Oh, I'm sorry. You start building it up whenever you hit.
Attacking, but not attacking too much, I guess.
Whenever you engage your heat mode.
Force him to change his twin pistons game. It's not just going to be one where he can walk up and delay it and make it safe. Then we'll have to run the quick version, which leaves him open for a punish as well.
Right.
Especially with Brian, you have 1-2-1, you have 1-2-4. If you ever want to interrupt down 4-1-2, Ryan would be one of the characters to do it.
Okay, cannonball straight right there, though. Catches Kidon's trying to move back a little bit here. Kidon's definitely playing a little patient here. Tries to get a grab, though, and that gets absolutely blown up here at the wall. I don't think we're going to hit the, we're not going to hit the explodable wall yet, but Kidon's finally stands back up. Scoop. I'm actually kind of surprised that doesn't explode the wall, but I'll probably be
He's a lot easier to play now, too, because a lot of his moves are tied into stances. He has 2 stances, so if you can't do a hell sweep, or if you can't do a an uppercut, then it's tied into stance also. So he can do it free motion, and he can do it tied to a stance, which is pretty fortunate, to be honest.
Fighting your sparring partners. That's what happened here, right? Some of the players fell a little bit short because they had to go up against the Titans of Colbillon and Lashar. So they ended up having to face down in losers bracket. Good thing for Falcons and Zeta. At least they still got one dog in the fight. Let's see how far that dog can go.
I think what's interesting about those decider matches as well is those are friends. They're brothers in arms. It's friendly rivalry, but they also know how to code switch and say personal feelings don't matter now. It's all business mode.
Switch.
And Yamaguchi and Crimea said, look, it's business time, baby. I'll go get the big change.
Business time indeed. We take a look at some of the emotions, Ringe, and of course, you know, for the fans, they are loving this. They are getting loud. For the competitors, though, it's all business once they hit that stage, like Jammer said. Put the personal feelings aside, go in and try and dominate.
Yeah, 100%, right? You can feed off the crowd. You can remember your supporters when you're in there, when your back's against the wall. But at the end of the day, it's you versus the opponent across from you, right? Nobody else is going to be able to bail you out of these situations. You got to dig deep in the heat of the moment. And we see players like Lashar and Colbillon. They're always moving so confidently, never shaken, never stirred. And that's why they're in that winner's side.
Listen, man, let me cut you off there real quick. Lashar's funny because first he starts with Akuma, swaps to Ed. Then he goes with Ed and swaps to Akuma. I mean, listen, look, he's one of the best players in the world, but look, make up your mind, man. Come on.
I bet, yeah, you know.
Well, Gucci-Khan, he ended up playing against Crimea in a battle. It was for sure. For Crimea, he was trying to carry the torch for Falcons. They lost Xiaohai right just yesterday. So today coming into it, he's like, my goodness, I've got to perform well. He did so. But for Gachikun, what a performance. Again, making it the top 16 is such an incredible accomplishment. And Reinhardt had a chance to sit down with them after his tragic loss.
A day where Gachikun started out as one of the only 2 undefeated players along with Hinao ends in turmoil here on day 3. That first Higuchi set looked like it was horrendously difficult to go up against, especially as you've heard, Higuchi had that training session before the tournament. Gachikun 選手、Higuchi 選手相当きつそうでしたが、実際にはどうでしたか？精神的に。
まあ、樋口に俺多分大会でそんな負けてないんで、今回もいけるかなっていう。
Okay, good block on the. Oh, yep, there's the 1-1-2. Now you need that one mix you're talking about.
Yeah, had to, and then maybe another 1-1-2 here. Last mix. He likes to go safe. He's opting to go safe toward the end of the round, and that's it. Closes it.
Caught the counter hit right there. I wonder what he hit out the back sway, but yeah, definitely got counter hit on the down 4-1. Still, I mean, and price was showing there for unknown EXT. Did get himself around. His boy even was like, "Yeah, man, good job, bro." You know, that is Q-Doms. So you going.
I think he had like 5 buttons on the side of the stick there.
Of your playability, but either way, still saw a solid round take there from unknown EXE. Goku buff definitely worked.
The funny thing is what I said about like trying to beat him or whatever. That's only how far I've gotten. I've gotten to the part where I interrupt his down 4-1-2s, and then he starts messing me up. I haven't really managed to beat this boss yet. You know what I mean? So that's all I've been able to take. So hopefully somebody else finds the answer. Solves the puzzle on how to beat Kudons this weekend.
Yeah.
We didn't see like too many interruptions. We didn't really see that move at all. I guess Kudons didn't need it, but he moves on. We'll see him probably again when it comes down to the time to qualify out of Wave C. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking right now. That was his quarterfinal, so he's one away from qualifying as well already. I think we actually will be getting one of our first qualifiers already because I see Bilal is already in the winner's semifinals. He has his chance to qualify as well too.
Actually, the matches coming off of the break are all bangers, actually. These are going to be some of the best matches that I've seen on deck today. I'm not going to spoil it, but yeah. But for now, I'll leave it right there. When we come back on the other side of this break, the action is only getting started.
For who he beat and the performance he put in throughout the group stages. But moving on to another series, another player in general, Mickey, young gun himself, man, comes in, plays very well in the first series, taking down Yamaguchi. Everything is looking great, but then he takes a loss, drops down to the lower bracket, and ultimately it has a Falcons on Falcons matchup. Going against Crimea, he loses 3-0.
I mean, look, that's just how the flow of brackets work, right? You're just having a good time. You're gaining momentum, as I mentioned previously before the interview. And then all of a sudden, you're going to hit a roadblock. You just don't know when. And then it's like, okay, sometimes it's very hard to find out what the dent in someone's armor is. And it's like, okay, how is it snowballing in a negative manner? And that's kind of what happened with Mickey against Crimea.
And there's different types of roadblocks, right? There's one that you can run into and you quickly adjust and you kind of get yourself back into the game. And then there's roadblocks like Crimea's Ryu, where it's so explosive, it's so quick to snowball out of control that the game just kind of slips away before you even realize it.
Well, for Mickey, a great performance. He loses to his teammate, but smiles all around. He's happy that at least his brother-in-arms gets to move to the next stage. Ryan Hart sitting down with Mickey. Let's listen in.
First set to open the day for you, Mickey, was against Kobayan. It went the distance, 3-2, very, very close. There were so many situations, small moments that could have changed everything drastically. How do you feel finally looking back about your performance in that set?
In Kobayan games, we play a lot of time before tournaments, like different games. I know it's a very tough game, like it's really close. It's just like 1 or 2 mind game closing. And in the last game, the second round, I got a big mistake. I didn't grab his impacts, and I think that would big changes. But like at the end, he played well. Yeah, GG's to Kobayan. I think he's looking good, but I think there is something I can control more, and I should do better.
Overall, as a package now, coming in and having this experience, what's your biggest takeaway from this time here?
I mean, this is last year. I'm also in EWC. I don't think I got a good result last year, and I got a great one this year. Like, I think I'm very stable in like couple tournaments, like getting top 8 and getting good result. I'm actually pretty confident in these tournaments. I didn't expect I'm losing this way, like such. I think this is not a bad result, but for me, this is not a result that I want, but I've seen a lot of friends in Paris, like everywhere. They come cheers me in real life. And also, I think this is one of big stage for me to improving, like getting more experience in these tournaments, and hopefully we can do better next time.
Oh, 100% agree. This is just part of your Warriors journey. I'm sure this is going to lead to big wins for you in the future. Thank you very much.
Ringe, I like that outro statement from Ryan saying this is just your Warriors path, right? And what a warrior Mickey was.
Man, like that is such a healthy mindset for such a young man, right? Like he's not too down on himself. He's like, obviously it's not the result I was aiming for, but it's still a great result. I improved upon last year, and I still have so many friends and great times to be had in Paris. Like I really am just so proud of somebody so young to be able to look at the bigger picture and realize it's more than just the game as well.
Again, just touching up on that part of his interview as well. He said, look, I felt confident, I was playing confident, but somehow I still lost. And that's just literally part of the process. And that's how fast-paced and volatile Street Fighter 6 can be. Everything looks fine, everything looks great.
What's
and then
up
somehow
there?
we still
How are
lose.
you?
But again, just leading towards having that healthy competitive mindset, as Rin said, and he's going to go very far in his competitive fighting game career.
So impressed with the competitors and their mindsets, even after taking a loss. Hey, if you think you can call the next matchup or the more matches that we have coming up, of course, for Group A, go ahead and scan that QR code. Let us know. I want to see where the predictions lie and how good the collective mind is versus the 3 on the desk anyways. Let's see if you guys are smarter. I'm sure you guys are. Maybe I speak for myself.
Well, we shall see about that.
I'll just say 96% went the wrong way.
That's right. 96% of you are absolutely wrong. Hey, check it out, Ryan. I want to hear what you have to say because coming up is going to be Group A. There's been a lot of focus on one matchup, Hanao versus Hibiki, but is there another match we should keep our eyes out for?
No, you're absolutely right. Great question. I mean, I believe Group A, every single match has reasons packed to the brim.
Still trying to get everything switched over there. Man, that's it's got to be a universal break. It's 10. Yeah.
My personal favorite in this little block is going to be Bruce Lee versus Tokido. Why? Well, Bruce Lee, he's someone who's been climbing the ranks. He's been, delivering results. He got top 8 at Blink Respawn. He got 4th at BAM in Melbourne recently, and he got 1st, 2nd, and 3rd in his last 3 World Warrior performances, respectively. But he doesn't quite have that big major win yet. He's been going from strength to strength. We've seen it, performing phenomenally well for these days so far. But then his opponent, an undeniable legend of the sport, Tokido, the murder face, he's done it all, is super hungry to be the man to win EWC, but he doesn't quite have that big win since switching to JP, does he? I mean, both players are actually Kent aficionados that have switched to more modern characters to kind of manage the very demanding meta that Street Fighter 6 requires, right? So I think both players really, really want this. Tokido hasn't quite had that big singles win, has he? I know he got Street Fighter League, but that's a team effort. So this is going to be a really, really high-flying match, in my opinion, the one to watch.
Thank you, Ryan. Appreciate that. The Boost is loose after defeating Phenom the Moose.
I mean, listen, Bruce Wayne's out there. He's got the notebook ready, and despite him being reserved,
That's right,
his gameplay's loud. So look out for that.
All right, hey, go. It seems like it is time to start our Group A. More eliminations, more players moving through. Boys, take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is officially time for us to get things started with Group A. Now, from the side of Group B, our qualifiers, we already have Yamaguchi, Cryme, LaShawn, and Kobayan. Absolute beast top to bottom.
Bro, I absolutely love the roster of not only players, clubs, but characters as well, man. We have such an incredibly entertaining bracket to watch. Every character is different. Plenty of specialists as well, the Zangief and stuff. And speaking of specialists, look who's pulling up the Lily expert himself.
Man, Hibiki, it feels like he's just here on straight good vibes, representing with that Lily. And of course, he is going head-to-head with young Hanao, who has been on an absolute tear as of late. We see him making the Joy Wheeler faces and all that all the time. Super high energy, but that gameplay, things are entirely serious the whole time, Damascus.
Absolutely. Listen, right now it's going to be the important match to start your group in a perfect way and to stay on that winner's bracket. There, of course, this group is full of bangers as well, right? Mena RD, Tokido, Bruce Lee coming up on this one. Only banger matches.
Okay, I'm not going to lie. If I'm looking at the match that I'm most excited about, it might be Kev versus Moke. No. Boost Tokido, no. It's this one right here, Damascus. It is Hanao versus Hibiki. When do we really see this type of matchup? And on a stage like this, they're both trying to push their way into that top 8 and get one step closer to lifting this EWC trophy. Damascus, I think it's about time we get this thing started.
It's about time we get this thing started. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to kick off that Group A. We've got Hibiki.
All right, here we go.
Now it is time to go with our commentators. Make some noise for the first match of Group A.
You heard the boys, Rob TV Damascus, setting us on our path through Group A. It's your boy Tasty Steve with the bald eagle of commentary. You know what time it is, Vicious, my guy. How goes
84%.
Man, you already know the vibes when it comes to the town being back into the seats to bring all of Group A's action to you live and in full effect. This one is a banger. If you don't know, get yourself well acclimated. Hanao versus Hibiki is going to be one for the books. They're coming into a record with Hibiki and Hanao both taking a set off of each other just in different parts of the bracket over in World Warrior Japan. However, going into this stage of EWC, it's no holds barred, right? It's how much Hanao is going to be prepared for the big anomaly that is Lily.
Yeah, man. Look, those are big words to a huge book, in this chapter is Hanao versus Hibiki. Look, Hanao, you guys can't hear it, and maybe you can. They're chanting his name in the arena most of the time, and if you check out his stats, you can see just why. My man made a huge splash coming in here, still being alive in Group A. Look at how well he's being played, but Hibiki, my man, we talked about this. Lily is a super underrepresented character. The fact that Hibiki is is playing her at this level, on this stage, this consistency is something you need to know about.
Yeah, man, you're talking about the speed run that Hinao has been going through. 6-0 on the way over from his initial phase going into this one. What happens when you have that type of speed going over the speed bump, right? Is he going to be checked? Is he going to be pressed? Is he going to be cornered into succumbing into these command grabs? We're about to find out. This is brand new territory. Hinao is actually contemplating whether or not he wanted to go with God. In fact, it's going to be the Ryu. He is the rising Shoto star
and
after
he'll be
all.
okay.
So he does
but the
have
problem
that
then will also be
Where we go,
in the
Hanao
end,
versus Abiki. This is Group A. They're trying to make it the top 16. But
Ryu's output.
Oh my God! But the battle starts here. And already in this corner, we've been seeing Abiki really take on the offensive side. A huge change with the Hanao matchup right here.
Yeah, with the extensive range that Lily does have, some of these donkey kicks can go punished, but he's so tricky, right? He's been going to the Hashoga King numerous times. He's bringing the hell out of that drive gauge, but Abiki, very clever to throw out that DI.
And in burnout,
got him.
Oh my God, the command throw. And in burnout, has no stocks on the win, but still playing this offense confidently as both of them are in burnout. Nice, gets the punish counter.
Tell me that wasn't sick. Crouch jab into crouching fears. Just like that, too. Now out of the corner. Wait a minute, he's airborne all the way through. Yeah, he had the little bit of that enhancement. That Spire did more than enough damage.
Wow.
Abiki striking first blood.
Wow, what a conversion. Abiki getting that first round. Just falls on top of this fireball. Why is he so ready with these checks? And that's the thing about Lily. After she gets the knockdown, those quick like buttons, she's going to make you second guess whether it's a throw, is a command throw, or going back into that pressure.
Yeah, and then she gets a free stock up if she happens to get that command grab as well. Now, was trying to stock up himself, but is he going to land me big damage off of it? Is he going to go for the Hashogeki and try to trick Hibiki into a false sense of security?
Oh! You know, that Hashogeki is definitely a huge part of the game.
Level 3.
A lot in that first round.
Here you go!
It's the level 3.
Oh my goodness, here we go. Oh my. That is great. Oh man.
I know if I know anybody restreaming this right now.
Okay, sticking with Ryu. Sticking with Ryu. Alright, that's good. That's good.
God. That was the biggest tree I ever seen him put into.
Oh, empty chip. Okay,
okay.
Back throw.
Punish counter on the back
counter on that. Oh my goodness, let's go.
Another one. Yo, my man is putting you in a basket right now, bro.
Oh my goodness, Drive Rush Mexican Typhoon.
In your head right now. Call him Professor X. No wheelchair needed.
The way Ryu's been thrown around, I think he's going to need the wheelchair. Though.
Yeah, I was about to say, my man is in pain.
After this. He can't be walking after this.
Here we go.
Oh my God. How many command grabs have landed in this set? In this
Careful,
game
careful.
Alone?
Oh,
Yo,
man.
my man getting scooped something crazy. Big damage on the return, though. Hanao in this Ryu.
Try to check the movement. But again, ready with the checks. Crouching jab. Hanao has been able to, or hasn't been able to steal any of the space for a frame trap whatsoever.
It's funny, one of the conversations we've been talking about is this unpredictable offense of Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, Hinao knew. He goes, I have to close this out. The problem is that now Hibiki's going in with a full level 3.
Out on his own. My man said
But
it's 2 of us up there.
Hinao
Here we go.
You know that's mad damage. You see Ryu's foot. He's like clenching his toes. He's trying to put all that power into his fist, man. You know. When the clenching happens and he's bending the sandals.
That's how you know, man. That's true angst right there. Real strength. Oh, man.
Try to catch this. Recovery. Oh!
So aware of his surroundings, man. Spacing. That's one-on-one in Street Fighter. Any fighting game on top of that. But Hanao gets to throw in the corner.
Yeah, you can't even try to counterattack against it, because if you're off the timing, you're going to get counter hit. And also the damage that you get from just sitting there and blocking it. Hanao was trying to do the same thing with some of the donkey kicks, but the donkey hit again. Finding an escape option, going for the command grab.
Man, we've seen so many times, and now with the big jump in, this time making it count. He can get a closeout and he wakes up.
Steve.
Are you serious, bro? I'm
go!
Right I don't blame him using these drive reversal spins. All of his resources, and the level 3 is right there. You cannot get touched. You know that he's going to cash out.
Shoot.
No, that's not going to work out. Hey, no way that's going to work out, Steve.
Oh my goodness, it's really
and he
good.
was definitely going to be catching that level 2 activation from the side of
Very nice.
That was so despicable right now.
This guy.
That was deceptive. That was despicable. All of the above.
This is what we mean when you don't know these matchups.
When you don't have
you know some of the other
a
more popular
built-in
character
reversal,
matchups, you get in situations like this.
Yeah,
on
you
big
know
stages,
those setups. You know those setups.
But Bicky knows exactly what he's doing.
Yeah.
And this is only the first game, y'all. Well, the first matchup here in Group A. It's so star-studded when it comes to like everything coming up. You guys have no idea.
Man, look, these are the best players in the world, man. And look, these guys actually qualify either going through the LCQ or fighting year in and year out just to be on a team to even remotely be on this stage. Do you know how hard that is? There's so many players they can
Stick
choose
it with
from,
Ryu.
but these are the guys here.
He should
it's
pick
for a good
Sagat.
reason.
So the key is with Sagat.
With a dominant lead
the back. Okay. One of the reasons why I picked Ryu is because his back step, right there. He's quicker on his feet. But Sagat has the range.
Dash the reads. Come on now.
Bro. Kobeon.
Nice. Dungeon.
Your record for the command throws
Perfect.
might be going by the wayside. Nice jab and great awareness. A lot of times you get a perfect parry on a float combo like that. Not the easiest to get the conversion.
Oh!
Trying to swing away, trying to get the hit on the Happy Gilmore with the forward fierce. And now within that range, that could have been deadly. Has to hold that. Nice. He tried to press buttons after that.
This is what I was talking about, that up-close range. And like you said, at the first match, first round, her buttons had so much range. They're a little slower, but Hibiki's been here before. Hashogeki powered with the super.
Come on.
Not going to be enough.
Hibiki, you got this. Oh shit. You got
my head. Hibiki giving them the nod, the respectful nod.
Oh.
Still finds a lot of these openings. Off of a little forward, by the way. That has been a very common occurrence throughout the entirety of this set. And we see on the East Coast, we're seeing it now with that control yet again. He's trying to tread a little bit softer around that fierce.
Well, he's delaying his buttons.
A lot of damage coming in now.
And the buttons that he's
fierce
using
that we've been seeing from now really been
are giving him an advantage.
Starting this
so
offense
when
keeping Hibiki
hits the button,
burn out, but this is not looking
the
good
trade's
for
going
and
in.
now trying to take his turn back, but gets a back throw. This is super good for Lily.
Or so we thought.
Yeah, no.
Getting air to air. A little bit of desperation, but yeah, he's still going to clip him midair.
Hibiki and that Lily, one of the few characters. Oh my God!
Got him. Come on, Hibiki.
Hey, Stealing second. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, no!
I like it. But now, starting to see the pieces to the puzzle and putting it together. He can see the big picture that's on the box, and now he's fighting back versus Hibiki.
Damn, Joey Wheeler's putting together the Millennium Puzzle. That's actually kind of wild. Imagine that kind of power. Yami Joey in the seat.
His shoe game will be crazy, though. There's the throw. Wow, Hashogeki out of range, but still finds a punish counter. Hanao just using his ground approach, multiple throws. You can do command throws, I got the regular ones. And now you're thirsty.
Oh, you know he's definitely going to be throwing her around. If he's like throwing around the knapsack since 3, best believe Lily and that knapsack the same size.
That's the training, bro. Oh my God. Yo, Hanao on a run in this game right now. First round, still behind the game, but this round count is in his favor. Oh, wow.
Now, the big opening gambit for Hibiki, the first that we've seen thus far.
Nice.
Push into the corner. Push into the corner, and that's when you see Hanao get active. He does not want to be there. The pressure is too much. How is Hibiki so confident checking every approach? Whether it's the jab, whether it's the jab, whether it's the button, Hibiki has an answer, and the Lily is unstoppable right now.
Brother, against the solar plexus, he caught the walk forward with the stand short. Oh, nah. Nice. The first command grab, charging up the spire.
Oh.
Charging up the windstock, excuse me, for the potential spire.
That's it.
But not going to happen either way.
No, let's go. Oh, my God.
3 interactions, and you're in critical
condition.
And
a great.
Perfect to boot.
Good for him.
Taking out with extreme prejudice. Hanao fighting back toward the tail end there, but it wasn't enough to keep the game in his favor. Hibiki runs away with it and stays alive in this group.
That's fantastic.
It's so wild, too, because no matter how much you study for that matchup, instinct takes over, and that's where you get caught, right? As soon as you think a button's coming, the command grab happens. As soon as you think a command grab happens, or is going to come out, the button happens instead. It's so difficult to determine, especially with the grappler archetype, when you're supposed to move defensively.
Well done. By the time I'm done with this, we'll be on our next match. What a reaction! Hibiki's patience is crazy. Yes. Yes. I'm so happy for him. I'm so happy for him. He's really nice. He's really nice. He deserves it, and he's
something he's got to be aware of.
You know, the Lily that's out there.
Thinking about it in between sets.
The leader of the Lily Army. That's great.
That, when we get into the second game, you'll see
so many
adjustment here from Bilal.
Tons of tournaments that we haven't had
domination of just
too much Lily representation, right?
You know, we didn't see any ridiculous how Tech just poking. Every poke landed, everything hit. Every time
that was wonderful.
Bilal's turn to throw something out, just beat him to the punch, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and then on top of that, Bilal just making unforced errors is not going to help, especially when it's like end of round and you're just trying to stay alive. You can't swing into the bubble. You can't not break throws.
Going forward, he's been having some pretty solid and damn good results on the
playing field. Boy, they're writing up over
not only
so
Street
long.
Fighter 6, but Street Fighter 5 and all the fighting games that Tokido plays. My man will shift to whatever is going to get the job done. We've seen just how big of a threat JP is. Having Kakaru in your corner makes you ridiculous. I mean, you got a coach like Kakaru, you got a player like Tokido. How do you say he's not going to be one of the best when it comes to this character in the long haul? However, Boost is a student of the books. My man has an entire book of strategy versus the characters, versus the player, and his Terry is definitely world caliber. One of the best on the planet, if you ask me, and there's not many matchups he has not been studied, privy to, and you know he's bringing that knowledge on the stage.
Boost is very much into
how many pages he has
studying frame data.
For not only JP,
and then
but for the way that Tokido plays,
the players
there have been
second.
So many different looks that
he
Boost
has
given in the way that he's been piloting
data
his Terry,
down.
it's so difficult to even call the matchup on paper.
Really analyzes it.
No, that's absolutely true. I mean, but we've also seen the ability of Boost to make these crazy adjustments. You even mentioned it. He always goes back to that character select screen before he goes into the game. He takes a breather, collects himself, and we're gonna look at the stats of Tokido right now. Great on the good punish. The anti-airs 45%. That's still good when you think about the overall matches you play, and reversal 66%. But only 3 perfect parries. Those have been some of the biggest game changers when we come to what we've seen here at EWC for Street Fighter 6 so far. I think they're going to be pivotal, and I guarantee you we're going to see more than 3 perfect parries from Boost in this set.
Yeah, and even looking into it further on in terms of like character selection, when you talk about Boost kind of backing it on up, whether it's a win or a loss, he's going to try to recompose himself. I don't think it's going to be in the discussion ever for Tokido to go back into his old ways, ever thinking about like going into a Ken, because Boost definitely has that type of training down pat with Chris Tatarian, right? Tokido, on the other hand, he's had a lot of time being able to spend his lab work against Terry in the hands of the Shard.
Yep, yep, that's absolute facts. And I mean, look, we talked about this. Ken was one of and the first
Boost has a book of notes.
That's why we known him at first.
It's open to the Tokido chapter.
He was one of my favorite Kens to watch out there, and it was because of his tech and what he understood. And now look at this. He's transferred it over to the Terry and an entire book of strategy. That might just be the Tokido book and the Terry chapter. We don't know what's in that book.
He's got the light Yagami mode on, huh? He wrote Tokido's name.
I mean, he's going to try to. But I'm going to tell you right now, there's a lot of upcoming Street Fighter 6 players, and a lot of them are here at EWC. Boost is definitely one of those players I can see having the experience, even especially versus JP. This man is definitely one of the strongest public enemies of Street Fighter 6. I don't know too many people that like fighting this character, so it's going to be a hard draw no matter what. We get into it. Group A action continues. Bruce Lee, Tokido.
Starting off with a burning knuckle. Whoa.
Already playing the range game. Tokido. Now that's what I think is going to be a big game changer. That ground fireball, being able to kind of
ground
control the pace
ground
that
wave
JP's
now.
Be able to walk across the
when
ground.
You block it has less pushback.
Might not be as prevalent because of stuff like burn knuckle.
Yeah, man. I mean,
so that keeps Terry right up in there.
Quite a good amount against any player he plays, and he's also used that as a wake-up option a couple of times over, but it's Tokido. Those back-to-back fierces do get caught. That perfect parry. So much control now for JP, dashing up. Multiple throws. So much damage already being taken away from Boost's life bar. Pretty much equalizing it in terms of situation. You're going to jump to the other side and get the level 1?
Oh, almost got him peeking right there with the shimmy. Backdash put him out just a little too late, maybe a little too far. Tokido still with a life lead. Neither one in critical just yet. But there are those parries. There's the departure. There's the obstacle course. Once again, burn knuckle to get through. Just out of range of the departure. And what a check right there. Gets the low forward, gets the target. This next interaction could be catches the amnesia. He did not forget that for sure. First round, Bruce Lee versus Tokido.
No, and that's such a strong kit in Terry's arsenal, right? Being able to use the grounder wave to get rid of amnesia, to get rid of super 1 if need be. Any super that he had, because Tokido only had 2 bars.
Oh, nice. Checks him with the crouch strong, gets the full combo conversion, fights back to the middle of the screen. Once again, Booster's situational defense is some of the best in the business, and I mean that. I've been seeing him in SFL, and just his knowledge all the way through, all the way up into the finals. He's definitely one of the smartest Terry players out there, and you're seeing how easy it is for him to find these little holes in your game plan and take full advantage. Full display, level 3, and that's going to be a full game on the side of Bruce Lee versus Tokido.
I swear to God, if he knew the tree line again.
No, man, I ain't going to do that, bro.
I was going to toss the headset. I would have done it. But, man, do you see how much he's been throwing Tokido for a loop? And I don't mean just the throw loops, right? He had 2 over, then he went for the meaty. It's been so difficult to decipher what approach to offense Boost has in store for you. And he's guessed right multiple times over.
Started off with the burn knuckle. This time Tokido down backing a little bit, makes it whiffs, and sends him full screen. This is optimal. And look what I said before. That ground wave, bro, you cannot just throw out those projectiles as JP in this scenario because Terry has too many options to close the distance. Oh, perfect parry. That's the second one, by the way. Here we go, burn knuckle carry.
I haven't seen anybody this prepared for JP's kid thus
yeah,
far.
He's doing a really,
since we've seen this matchup up until Bruce Lee had shown up to town. Multiple fears. It's just draining the drive gauge. Tokido now looking like Ashy Larry.
Oh, my God. The life punch rising tackle, you almost got me.
Go upstairs and put up some lotion right now.
Right now. Right now, JP.
Should have been taking out the trash.
Oh, my God. You want this round? You're going to have to DI me.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, he crazy. Bruce Lee.
Tokido's got to try to figure out a way
another round
to
the second
hold,
game here
hold
versus
his
Tokido.
real estate in the center of the screen here.
Right now. Oh, I think I broke the chair. Drive rush on in there. A little bit of a sneaky choice on offense. Tokido hasn't really shown that off just yet. He's been trying to play around the departures, and Boost is like, you know what? I got my own private jet, Playboy.
Counter hit confirm on the roundhouse. One of my favorite buttons in the game. Just about how cool it looks.
Yeah, he swings all the way forward, man. Full hip rotation.
And then you saw right there, Tokido switching up the approach
there
after the departure. Drive rush.
No,
not going to give Boost a chance. And he gets this crazy setup with the Labushka in the corner.
Damn, too. Off the instant overhead, right? So many different variations that you can go through. I don't care what boss says. That's hard to defend against.
It's really hard to defend against.
Oh, my goodness. Hit the roundhouse.
Hit on the fierce into the level 3 again. That is 2 games straight. And my man goes up again 2-0 versus Tokido.
I mean, history is repeating itself right now, Steve. Exact same results that we saw from Blink Respawn. The difference is we've got a 3rd game to play. There's still a chance.
Boosty Boost.
Man's is loose. Kicking the caboose.
Tokido taking a second thinking about it. The elder video game that resides inside his mind. That's Tokido. He's nice like that.
Yeah, I want to see him go ham. This is the first time we've seen like JP really contained in this matchup.
That's true, yeah.
But like I said, Terry, a lot of unconventional Street Fighter tools, that ground fireball, the burn knuckle, he can get through a lot of it. And you really just have to be cautious when you fight Terry at this range. And this is typically where you're looking from those buttons, that big roundhouse from JP. And my man Bruce Lee is just ready.
And that's one of the opening gambits, or at least a little bit afterwards, that he has in his notebook. Try the drive rush, early standing medium punch to check the counters to it, right? I've definitely seen that in the playbook. I'm paying attention, Boost. Oh.
Great usage on that.
That was made for.
Yeah, bro. Uses one of the harder buttons to get the extension. He's got one bar, but
There's recovery so quick.
Tokido.
And that wasn't even a real combo towards the end of it, too. That was a
round
happy reset. Oh, no, he knocked the toupee off of him.
Oh, my God.
He's making him go bald as we speak.
Hey, man, you just going to say JP's going to be bald? You see how much hair he has, bro? You saying it's a wig?
That's all tape, brother.
Oh, dude.
He can afford it.
Amnesia, I like the defense, and I like what Tokido did, choosing to go low right there, keeps the corner, walk-up throw. Boost says, I will not be contained. He's on set point versus Tokido.
Knocking on the door, Tokido going for the backdash as well. Bruce Lee gathering that data to finish it out. Can he clutch in these final moments for Tokido? Forward throw, keep him contained. Double departure right in front of him. Boost ain't scared of that!
Overhead, the slowest overhead.
Oh, lordy.
Needs to be careful playing at this range.
His defense has been so good.
I'm trying to tell you, Boost's situational awareness is some of the best in competitive Street Fighter 6. The overhead almost closed out. Tokido's in trouble. This next exchange could be it. Tokido can't lose a round. He can't be touched. Counter hit confirmed. Level 3 puts him in the corner. You know what
he's
time
got
it
to have a
Somebody's
massive
about to
comeback
leave.
here on
Departure
Magic
coming up, but put him in another tree right now. The psycho power
blow him up.
Level 3 Psycho Tree Spars. Oh no, he tried to go for the anti-air, but the roundhouse from Terry just a little bit earlier, catching the start of Boostly. 3-0, free new in it. It's gonna be destruction against Tokido.
Jammers, was that you? No? Okay, I just had to be sure. That was Jeremy, all right. Boost lead, taking it 3-0 over Tokido, one of the legends in the game. EWC, truly an uncontrollable video game experience, no matter how good you are. Boost taking...
Good stuff there for Boost. That was amazing.
They are the best club in the world, right? They take the crown and everything like that. So
right.
That's the first thing I see, because I don't really know who Shaman is. I'm not familiar with this player, but I am familiar with the outfit that he's wearing, that jersey, that team that he represents.
Yep.
But I'm also familiar with the guy sitting on the left. That's King Ray Jr. The one and only representative that we have here at the LCQ from NA. But that's because that's all we're going to need. And that's one of our best players, King Ray Jr. Yeah, a real one. Plenty of experience. You know, I watch him every Tuesday, just kicking fools' ass, beating everybody up. He qualified last year at Head Stomper, taking first place, beating Shadow. I remember that. And then he also qualified into TWT. He had a big year last year. He's looking to follow it up this year. He's looking to start that off by qualifying into the main event.
He did
a qualifying match again.
I forgot. Yeah, he did actually go crazy last year. So
he was the only NA player to qualify last year.
Man. Well, looks like he will be trying to do that again. Well, he's going to try to do that from the lowest chance qualifier. I know we already have a Ninja Killer in, but I know he wants to get in there as well. Give us 2 reps going, but let's see what happens. See what happens.
Oh man, look at his stick too. He's got the Razor Pen. Is it the Pantera? I think that's what it's called from back in the day. He stopped making that a long time ago.
Bro said, I'm an OG, man. I'm a classic.
When you peep the gear, you start wondering, like, okay, you got the classic Jordans on. Okay, it's kind of like that, right?
Yeah. I mean, I recently had a Q4 for like mad long, and I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and get the City. And the City's nice though, but yeah, that Q4, man, that held me down for like at least 10 years, man. Here we go though. Shaman, King Ray Jr.
Here.
Getting into it.
Oh, trying to get the cans.
Nice. The movement right here, once again, by Shaman. Playing from way far back. I was talking to NYK about this myself. I was like, dude, when it comes to Pakistan, I don't care if you're an O-tier there, like in Pakistan, you're still a world threat, man. There's nothing but immense talent over there. So, you know, if you're at your local losing to Atif and Farzine or whatever, like, but you're still getting some rounds. Yeah, you're definitely world-class talent.
Every time there's a big tournament in Pakistan where all the locals come out, there's always like a local guy beating like the big names that we see in the tournaments all the time. So it's highly competitive out there. A lot of these guys probably look at it as like, oh, if I can make this happen, you know, I could be the next Arslan Ash. I could be the next Atif Butt, the next Farzine. So these guys, they might be playing Tekken to make it out the streets, man. So they're highly motivated out there, dude. Out there for blood. So that's probably one of the things that helps breed such strong players, right?
Oh, yeah.
They care about us so much.
Solid punish right there from King Ray Jr. on the wheel kick, though. Immediate 4-2. And that literally just kind of like won the game off that alone, man. Great punish.
Oh, goodness.
Speaking of great punishes, it's going to be Shaman's punish this time around. A step and launch.
About swing and miss.
We need a little bit more. That Kazama power still just at 65. Once it gets to 100, then we start seeing the powers of Jin Kazama. This is going to help. Up to 81 now. You don't want to lose the whole game without even getting there, dude.
Yeah.
Sometimes if you're lucky, you can get there in 1 round or less.
Yeah, King Ray Jr. definitely knows how to use that side wall, though you did see him trying to hit the repeater combo, but
not shown up on your radar when it comes to Street Fighter 6.
You've unlocked the final gate for Kevin, right? The fact that he has been so dominant over in the North American scene, and you now have him internationally challenging a lot of the players out in the Asia region, primarily.
Oh wow, that's an interesting sign. I've never seen that.
Big results since this
that's
pickup.
First.
And it's quite phenomenal
that
to see.
Is
I hope
first
he's able to do it so once more against another Japanese contingent through Moke. But Moke, again, I love that his storyline right now has been still trying to make an effort and trying to figure out where he needs to be in the realm of Street Fighter 6, right? He's been juggling most games or different games for the longest time, and now trying to find
I didn't know that.
His footing. Excuse me. Finally finding his footing. Hello. with both Chun-Li and Mai here on the big stage. I really want to see what comes of it. I want to see his patience and his practice be thoroughly rewarded, because he's also been a staple for SFL for quite some time since we've seen him.
That was the next point I was about to bring up. You call a lot of SFL Japan yourself those late nights. You trust me, you know I'm already there in the chat. So we've already seen what Moke brings to the table. And I feel like looking at early Street Fighter 6 compared to now, he's gotten a lot more successful. He's gotten a lot more acclimated to playing in the hecticness that is Street Fighter 6 and being able to control it even more so. I mean, obviously the Mai is one of the weapons you go to when you want to make those decisions, and we've seen such an influx of this character. But now we see this entire flock of Mai starting to thin out, right? The herd's getting thinner and thinner, and only the creme de la creme of said Mai are going to the top. It's a major weapon, don't get me wrong, but you gotta have the defensive options to call it out. Having two characters as opposed to one gives you a few more options.
A little bit of a sidebar as we get ourselves ready for the matchup. I've always wondered whether or not Moke would go back to his roots going into Rashid because of the way he performed in Street Fighter V. He's found a lot of success with that character as well. Like, he understands what needs to be done in different fighting games to propel himself even further. But he's stuck out with this Chun-Li. I've never actually had the luxury of being able to ask him, it's like, what is it about Chun-Li's appeal that makes you want to play this character even in this meta?
Pro. Look at the dual Kevin stickers. My bad.
Yeah.
Same thing goes for Moke, man. He was one of the people, one of the early adopters of modern. He was playing modern Chun-Li at the beginning of Street Fighter 6. And really, like I said, learning the system of this game. And now you've seen that kind of transform and round out to have this kind of balanced approach. And he's been looking amazing regardless of what character he's been playing, especially to still be up and running in a bracket like this here at EWC Group A. But I think the walkouts are starting. That means the match is about to start. Moke going up against Dual Kevin is our next match.
Keep your eyes peeled, ladies and gentlemen. Game one is going to go by pretty damn quickly. Let's see what the introduction is going to be like between Moke and Dual Kevin here with Chun-Li versus Rashid.
Classic Chun-Li on top of that. Dual Kevin been doing such a great job of controlling the neutral. That low forward is what you're going to see quite a bit of. But Moke, and I don't feel like people talk about it, Chun-Li's normals, man, they're really good, man, especially for controlling the ground. And you can already see what that looks like, making Dual Kevin go instantly to that reversal.
Trying to sneak something in with the Hazanshu. Kevin was looking for that perfect parry, but no go. We find the exposure off of the low medium. A little bit of a drop on the stomps, but it's still fine, recovered by Moke.
Yeah, he's got that corner position still, but we've seen Kevin day in and day out fight his way out of this corner. And a lot of times it's been on the defensive side, but also finding the offense. Probably going to be a little bit harder here versus Chun-Li, though.
Yeah, a lot of the drive rushes coming out. The pressure from Moke has been a little bit too much for Dual Kevin, that he's already sitting in critical territory in regards to his life bar. Because Kolkin's going to be spacing out. Perfect parry, and then also the check right afterwards with the standing medium. Moke getting just a little bit of damage. Back throw more than enough. The first round ringing out in favor of Moke.
I like that, representing the throw, the end the round. Didn't see much of it in that actual match, but let's see what the adjustment is. Dual Kevin playing a very slow-paced game. Rashid, typically the character is going to outpace you on the ground. Not so easy here versus Chun-Li. She's got that great fireball. Once again, the buttons. Air mobility, something you got to worry about.
Yeah, that forward normal is going to be so difficult to kind of maneuver around, right? That forward or backward medium punch is going to be a great stopping tool to catch some of your normals as well. And again, you talked about that air mobility, being able to traverse past any sort of throw attempt with instant air legs.
It was a side switch.
Of course, he's ready for that
side switch. He was already somewhat close to player 2's side, but...
Cross up back to the middle of the screen, ready with the check. Just gets him in with the jab. Nice block over the overhead. Ooh. 2 times over. Dual Kevin survives.
Damn, both Kevin's blocking the overhead.
They're helping each other out.
Let me take over.
Perfect parry. Full CA there too on the side of Dual Kevin. We're going to send him into the storm. We're going to save a bar potentially. You're looking to close out here without too much interaction. The burnout's there, but 2 bars on the side of Moke.
He had to play a little bit precautious. You saw Chun-Li taking the skies and sneaking in the DI instead. Charge that bad boy up. More than enough damage with the OD.
Hold on.
To the big kick in the sky.
Yeah, that dive kick gets the knockdown. Dual Kevin. Keeping it in contention. First game, 2 rounds, 1 apiece. Final round here in this first game.
That made me flinch. Anytime I see a character whiff a heavy button. Not going to be for the side of Chun-Li. That bad boy goes a long distance.
It goes so far. But also just, you know, kind of hidden behind some of those other buttons she has. That ground walk speed, big jump in. Dual Kevin, back to the corner you go.
Right for the setup. Block. Trying to jump out of there. Was an air reset. Dual Kevin was aware.
Ooh, nice check. Tries to force the issue. Dual Kevin met with the jab, gonna spin the level 3. I don't think this is dead. So now Dual Kevin has an opportunity. Burnout on the side of Moke, but you got resources. CA yourself. Drive reversal. Sets up the level 2. This interaction could be something big. Moke chooses to go in, closes the distance, and actually for good measure, but he's so close to this corner. Dual Kevin, he's got 1 bar. He can get this first game if this next interaction plays out. The level 1's on deck.
Oh no, he dropped it. He definitely had the kill. He had an opportunity to kill because he had level 1 on deck. He had dropped it ever so slightly. You see a slight bit of frustration from the side of Kevin. That could have been a whole different start for him had he had gone through with the rest. A slight mishap, a slight execution error from him.
Yeah, look, the first thing is you got to notice that Moke definitely did his research, interrupting with the jab just to stop the momentum and completely take it back. My man, oh man, look at that Moke sticker, the green one. Oh, that's sick.
That is interesting. That's really
slight head tilt.
Evil Moke.
Evil Moke. I like the fact that they have a Kevin plus Kevin equals Dual Kevin. I know my calculus.
All right, here we go. Game 2, long first game right there. Nice block on the drive reversal. Big life lead here from Moke in his corner.
Oof. Swinging out with the heavy normals, creating some space for himself, and another set of heavy normals of that roundhouse.
That's when you see Moke actually go for their interaction. Oh, I like the switch up on the approach. Moke still prepared to deal. He said the whirlwind won't get you out of danger. I'll check that drive rush. And there's another round on the board for Moke. My man definitely did some soul searching. Looked around, was like, you know about Kevin? What about Dual Kevin? I got to fight with him. I need to know what he likes to do. Big confirm mid-screen.
Did you see that? He actually got the big fat whiff punch against the medium punch. Just outside of that range, the tap parry does get blown up. If it's not one corner, it's the other. What an interruption. Didn't lead to much, though.
Wow, the reaction to this dude crouching low forward right there from Dual Kevin in that situation could have been super dangerous.
Oh, stabbing it again. Moke. Spacing things out with the Kokoken.
Oh, catch the toes, and now you're in the corner. Chun-Li's pressure in the corner is something you got to be worried about. You do have that wake-up option, but that's why you see Moke kind of hesitate on the wake-up.
Man,
great check on the air. Didn't spin the bar, though, so it's not going to get the kill.
So much success off of these anti-airs. This led to so much control against Dual Kevin. And he's down in the dumps right now in terms of life and in the meter. He can't go from one normal into a drive rush cancel. It's going to spell his death more.
Oh, yeah, and checking the toes again. Now, he's looking at the fact that Dual Kevin wants to walk around, get good spacing on the ground, and checking all those options with a low or just a button to make you not feel comfortable.
There's just so much control. But being in a 3 out of 5 setting, Dual Kevin
he can bring it back. He can bring it back. He can bring it back.
We'll see what other options he's going to have, especially with the mobility that Rashid does present. He could get himself out of the corner.
He's locked in, though. Holy moly.
He does have access to getting around throw loops just as much as Chun-Li does with the instant sky high. That hasn't even been the case. Moke has been so smart about his pressure, right? It hasn't even been majority of it like throw loops or up close pressure. It's been mostly just like, hey, I dare you to try to counter poke your way out of this.
And you cannot do that easily versus Chun-Li. Small buttons, especially up close. And we go right back to the big buttons. Oh, catches you on the recovery. Dual Kevin getting the momentum. No games on his side, so you know he's not trying to lose any more rounds. But if he loses 2, to the shadow round.
That was mad meaty, by the way, on the medium kick. The fact that he still got the full medium punch afterwards. Low medium, not going to find the mark on anything else. Counter hit, the Dual Kevin special. Medium kick when you least expect it for the counter hit conversion. Dual Kevin on the board is staying alive.
Round 2, game 3. Dual Kevin has to fight his way out. Been a lot more persistent about fighting in this neutral game too. And just like that, big punish counter. Wow, wake up stop. Exchange almost goes the way of Moke, but this corner definitely right behind Dual Kevin.
And again, that exact instance we were talking about, and he's tempting Dual Kevin to go for like a counter punch, or even counter hit, I should say, excuse me.
Met with a jab conversion.
Oh, you heard the
that was elusive.
The overhead has been
That wasn't an overhead. That was a Serenity stance.
Both characters locked in.
Looked like he was going to do an overhead. He did it. He did a neutral stand, and then he did a throw. That was smart.
OD whirlwind shot, but Moke, he was already committed to backing up, right?
I mean, it's part of the guessing game, right? You might be prepared to deal with that
was crazy.
one whirlwind shot, right? But if I do OD, you got to parry it. But Moke says, I'm going to negate it all and just go for the jump. And now he's got this corner position. Dual Kevin looking pretty dangerous right now, especially with his back to the wall, but not enough drive to really do something big.
He's getting outranged.
Didn't push Chun-Li away enough. It's Moke who's going to be on his own volition, backing away from Dual Kevin for now.
Playing that slow-paced fireball game. Great button right there. Gets the clip. Lively definitely still in favor of the Chun-Li. Perfect parry. There's the momentum. Dual Kevin needs to make something happen. He finds a counter hit.
The Great Desert Storm, the Isar. A couple of parries on the side of Moke. Not too much damage. Okay, up until this point, he tried to tap parry. Another throw. Overhead can do it. Oh, no shot. You woke up with it? No way.
Level
Critical artist, mad damage. Damage on the side of Dual Kevin. He's also in disbelief.
Sultan Renka gets the level 3. The tap, oh my God, the levels to this, and just peppering them with the light buttons. Finds the opening, closes out a clean 3-0 right there for Moke versus Dual Kevin, and you can see how excited he is. He knows that was one he definitely studied for, and it got him a W. Moke staying alive in this Group A.
And that was actually quite difficult to call because there's moments where off of the drive rush, he could have access to the overhead.
Oh man, Kevin.
Access to a throw, which would have probably killed Kevin with the amount of life he had left. I'll check it out in the replay later, but either way, he got caught walking backwards. And the tap on the short off of the drive rush was just more than enough to get that link after to follow suit. And that's just so dangerous to even try to comprehend. Wake up, Critical Art.
That's something.
Okay.
Got any more of that, coach?
I'm thinking this down 2 has definitely kind of been the bane of Fireblade's existence, though. He got punished pretty hard off that.
Look at this. The momentum continuing with it. Is it going to get him this first round? Fireblade. Again, he could... Oh, maybe not. I was going to say, he could activate heat through the engager, get a healing pack. That was the path to victory, but shut down by Karios. Karios for the first time in the set at the lead.
Yeah, that was a jump over, unfortunately, for the slash kick, so put him in a bad spot. But now, kind of activating right now, trying to get the empowered upper.
You got to get your back off the wall of your Fireblade. Every time you've lost a round, it looks like it's because your back's to the wall. You're in an unfavorable position, and stuff like this happens. You get hit with a move, you get wasp bladed.
Oh my gosh. Wrist up slam.
Full charge already.
Yeah, she's ready to roll now.
Yeah, this round has escaped him
see
majorly right now. Fireblade having to fight all the way back. The pressure seems starting to get to him right now, but no pressure for Karios, but a major pressure he's putting on, as you said, full stacks already. That means the damage is up, more options available. Oh my God.
Where did it all go?
98.
It was looking good for Jin. Could have all been okay last round, right? If you would have just finished your play on that low block, not resorted to that down two, but instead you're having to fight out of a really bad situation. But hey, I'm not counting out Fireblade. Hold on.
I'm not at all right now. He's getting back in there for sure. It's got a shorter combo than I was expecting to get from the wall.
Here we
go. Gotta be careful for the desperate play though. A hop kick right here would mess things up for Fireblade.
Like that look, yeah. You can tell he was looking for that as well. Just keeping it simple with the 2-1 jabs.
Both players, I think, were kind of looking for it, but neither saw. Well, first of all, Karios didn't really see the green light for it, so. Yeah. All right. Still in the driver's seat with the 2-1 round advantage. But that round advantage is slowly withering away here.
Dude, Fireblade, he sat forward, man. He locked in. This is looking quite different than those first 2 rounds. Oh my gosh. Okay, final round just like that. And I mean, he took those last 2 rounds much quicker than those first 2.
Oh, Carter. Let's float here. Let's go.
A little wacky. Karios
it's out the sky,
with a hop kick, dude. Then Fireblade was gonna do that move anyways. The launch punishable stance move.
I will say, man, even though he's not doing the down 2, the rest of these lows are hitting, bro.
Yeah, can Karios stabilize? That's the question. Heat engage would do wonders. No throw break, ultimately.
Well done.
You know, that was the move that was a problem.
I think he's on a junk food lever list there. Very nice. Very nice. Junk food in a hitbox.
trying to pepper in some of the damage. Was Lex initially does get a counter hit, multiple counter hits. Thus far against MinRD, catching either normal, catching at least trying to advance towards him. Not able to close the gap securely, right? Just outside of Sonic Boom range as Lex, he knows that slide could be coming in, but it's MinRD still coming in with normals instead. Oh my God! Clean as a whistle on that whip punch.
Well done.
Man, and the closeout on the round pretty fast too. Just controlling the situation with that Blanca. Let's see if this starts off a little different. He got the knockdown in the beginning of that first round, and now, oh my, level 2 all set up. And I was talking about these setups in the corner. Take him to the toy store, let him pick one.
Not the batteries just yet. It's still in the packaging. Hold on, there he goes.
Wow, charges the Blanca Chan. Lex goes for a swing. MinRD with the textbook read, and this next interaction could be curtains. Not ready for the jump, and that's a normal throw first game.
Hold on.
MinRD.
Yeah, didn't even have the charge up just in case another airborne attempt was coming. But who would have thought, right? He had jumped back initially to kind of prep himself for an air ball. Didn't come by his way. Oh, yeah, that exact range. He's ready for it. The trade-off from the back medium punch.
Lex looking out. Ooh.
Give me that.
Okay, once again, these scenarios could be a whole lot worse. You could be in the corner looking for a Blanca Chan, but instead you're still fighting mid-screen. You can still get your down backs, make him think about the booms, but he's getting into that range where you got to worry about slide.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow, that wasn't even a clean counter, but he picked him up on the follow-up after the drive rush. Lex has an opportunity here.
It's pretty smart for him to go for something drive rush to the quick normal, but even better for the side of MinRD. Let me get that sweep, hop on over, trying to delay the pressure just to see what Lex would respond with, excuse me.
Dude, he got the counter hit 2 times over with the crouch and medium kick. Didn't go to the flash kick, but that's because he was waiting and baiting MinRD. He gets around on the board, stops the bleeding, and now he's in the running to get a game if he can get another round.
A lot of specifics going into this matchup. Lex has been calling out MinRD's tendencies after a drive rush cancel. But right now, we get the Lightning Beast. And we get the setup after that, right? Little fella come out to play. Oh!
Get off of me. Charge it. Lex fighting back, not trying to give up the position. What a reaction to punish the Lightning Beast, but MinRD makes him pay for it. Luckily, he doesn't have any meter, but the positioning is still in his favor. What a button.
Excuse me?
Wait a minute, sets up the blade. That was so smart.
And he's touching grass yet again. He's got 3 bars. MinRD's got to tread softly, or so we thought.
Roundhouse, and there it is, the OD ball on wake up, putting a stop to that Lex offense. MinRD trying to swing the momentum back in his favor. This is still game number 2.
And I like that attempt too, trying to go for the back throw. He had thought maybe MinRD wouldn't be reacting to any of the drive rushes, considering he had blocked the Blanca ball initially, right? That up ball was what caused him some big damage with a big jumping against the Sonic Boom. The intuition primed and ready for MinRD.
Charge it. Oh. Finds a low.
Charge into the game. Watch out for this grab.
Oh! Backdash.
Okay, wait a minute, Lex. His second game, he's got a chance. He's got a lot of game in the dude. Actually clips the slide. MinRD repositions and puts himself right back in his range where he's going to second guess throwing a boom. But if he throws an OD boom,
yeah, Lex,
he might
and that's one of the reasons why Lex is standing back a little further than even, you know, what you would think normal, because the Amazon slide, wow, still went that far.
Are you kidding me? You know what's so wild about that? If you look at the drive gauge bar, just like the UI,
and that gives him more
the
time
distance that he covers off the fireball is so
set it up because
long.
he's so far back
you think you have time to actually throw out a Sonic Boom like that. Not at all.
Oh,
but ideally, it would be safer for Guile.
Third game, Mina.
Those in the background, those are the owners of Bandits.
The way he knocks back is that hit.
The stagger.
Oh. Yeah, they're good people.
Swinging in the neutral game. Backdash to get away from the crouching heavy. Lex playing a very specific range versus Blanca, and so is MinRD.
That's why MinRD has kind of resorted to some of the longer range heavies, but he's going to be paying for just a little bit. Back throw inside of MinRD. Oh. Damn! What did that catch? Was that a jab recovery?
I think it was a jab. I think it was jab recovery. Mina getting the read on the preemptive move from Lex. This next interaction could be it, and MinRD now on set point in this Group A. Lex, you could see him racking his brain to see how he's going to change this outcome. Counter hit. Punish counter, excuse me.
Yeah, medium kick, anti-air. trying to get the stomp on him. Minardi just out of range.
It's one thing we haven't seen too much from Lex, those OD booms. Now he stays back once again, doesn't come into the flash kick, maybe out of range.
I think so.
He's the Gao player, he would know better.
I think the pushback was just a little bit too far for him to get that connection.
Oh, I like that. Starting going more to the light buttons.
Yeah,
more prepared for the throws, forcing the jump. Minna RD gets the hit and the activation. Lex not expecting it.
And the side switch, little fella.
Oh, catches you peeking. He's got a bar. You might hear it coming. Minna RD still needs another interaction. The level 3 to catch the jump, but it's not gonna do it. The corner changes everything. Minna RD with a cheeky smile takes out Lex 3-0.
Even Lex had to smile at that one. He's like, wait, I did the technical stuff. I had like even moved out of the way to get this level 3. Did you see him stand up? Did you see the character stand up to get this level 3 going? That was mad unfortunate.
I mean, if you gotta give props to Lex, even though it didn't work out, the fact that he waited long enough for it to correct and then go for the level 3,
very nice.
That is top level play.
4-for-2 finish right there. Nice.
Oh, that was actually a launch punish that No Brains missed out on. So maybe the matchup knowledge is not there. You know, this is one of the oldest characters in the game, but a lot of, not necessarily one of the most popular, I think, in competitive play.
Oh, I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's not hitting a button here. It looked like he was actually sidestepping, so yeah. Caught him right after that, tried to hit him with the rage art, maybe try to charge him, maybe make it a little more safe, but, or maybe should have tried to charge him.
Never hit a button, right? Every time that Asuka had gone for like a reversal or rage art or art, like Genius has never bit.
Oh my gosh, and he's getting mixed too hard. And even if he does try, because that is
having a rough time
not
here.
a limb, like if he does try, you still get hit by that shoulder. So it's just, it's all going bad for Darkest O'Brien. Does end up getting a solid punish here.
Hold up, though.
More damage.
This is a promising situation, at least for this round. There's heat, there's rage, there's a little bit of health, and there's a counter hits. This is going to even things up and even put No Brain in the lead. How will he choose to spend his resources here? He's got a lot of them at play. Heat smash first to go. Uh-oh, that's the move. That's the
I'm out. Got him again with it, bro. Just bided his time and then waited. So it did look like Darkest O'Brien, you know, in that situation, understandably so, why he wanted to press pressure. You got
That's an ASI
your
stick.
opponent's back to the wall. You just used the heat smash.
Oh, and he has.
Did not matter. My boy got the evasive shoulder.
Those are LEDs.
We also lost the sauce with Asuka's resources, all the stuff she had available. But it was just, we lost track of what all happened.
Losses for other, including Hinao, who takes a big loss to Hibiki.
Yeah, I mean, Hibiki still rolling through, doing the improbable, I guess, with that Lily. Fantastic for result for him, but Hinao was looking so good in day one. He's definitely going to have to go back to the drawing board after that loss.
Yes, he is, but Lily, though, come on. Lily continues to surprise us all.
Well, I think it's the tale of the tape of unfamiliarity, right? And listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Run with it until you actually come up with real problems. And that real problem hasn't hit Hibiki just yet. So looking forward to see how far he can go.
That's it. Let's see it. Take a look at our Group A. We've known some teams to move forward to the qualification matches. For others, though, they go down to the elimination bracket where things start to hit, you know, kind of home, start to get a little bit heavy. Who are you looking out for?
I'm super impressed by Boost. I know he already got the win over Takedo previously. I think it was at Blink. He ran it back and got a convincing victory there. And he's just been cruising through the upper bracket all the last couple of days. He's looking very, very strong.
Well, I can play it textbook and agree with Logan. I'm going to say Moke. This is the best he's played in a couple of months. And listen, that solidified a win over Dual Kevin 3-0. Big statement for his competitors.
Special guest on Tekken Crash in Tekken 6. He was invited as an invitational young genius. So if you want to look up Tekken Crash Genius Tekken 6, go ahead and do that while we take this short break.
Still time indeed, but time is running out, though, Jammers, to be fair. And for now, is this going to be the run of our young prodigy?
I think so. Again, he's got so much potential, and there's not enough scenarios he's been put himself in because he's 15. So this is a new experience for him. Can he do it? He's won massive combo breakers, BAM and another event last year, but he's been in massive situations. I think he can dig out a win here.
Absolutely. He's got a tremendous amount of experience for a player who's only 15 years old. A lot of these young players do already. They've got the backing of fantastic organizations that are sending them around the world, you know, doing these arduous trips, arduous flights, but nothing's as arduous as having to main Lily for the last 3 years. So shout out to Hibiki for sticking it out.
Yeah, for sure.
Stick it out indeed when it comes to Lily. Boost Lee, though, Tokido, they ended up going against each other just right after that. It was a great series overall. Moke Dol Kevin as well, and then Lex Mena RD. As we move into our future matchups, we see the emotions. What stands out?
Yeah, I mean, it's really interesting with this one with Boost and Tokido, both coming from Ken. They used to play Ken as their mains, and they've gone in different directions, right? JP more of a control character, Terry maintaining that pressure and that rush down, and it definitely paid off for Boost. Now, Boost is a great player in terms of data and knowledge. I'm very interested to see him going up against Hibiki. That'll be an exciting one, right?
Yeah, I mean, like, Boost has a gargantuan difference in approach to some of these matchups. And you're actually seeing him catch people off guard with particular setups that looks like it's a combo drop. But he's getting everyone with free counter hit, which means more damage. So again,
kills, yeah.
Dude, it's insane.
Well, let's take a look at some of the comments from you out there. Show you some love, right? Pull you up on the main broadcast. I love how everyone forgot how he beat Lily because only one person plays her. You're laughing. Why are you laughing, Jammers?
Because that is perfectly articulated. Everyone has forgotten. And the thing is, Hibiki's catching people out with this particular button. Everyone's walking into it because they're too worried about crouching heavy punch. Yeah. And it's actually the same distance. I was checking on my Steam Deck earlier before we came on the desk.
I was wondering what you're doing.
Listen, I do research on the job, man.
It's a mobile training mode. Very important.
Very important for us. But yeah, because they forgot the ranges, the buttons, they forget his special cancelable Logan as well. It's just doing so much damage, not just in-game, but mental as well. And I think Hibiki mentioned it in an interview. He's like, I don't want to keep catching people off guard, which is a big thing for him mentally.
Yeah, it's one thing to know the spacing and to know the situational stuff. It's another thing to have access to the muscle memory and the ability to execute it in-game. If you're only playing players of that caliber, when you get to play that one guy, it's not like you're playing Myers left, right, and center, and you get to drill that all the time. It's a very different proposition.
Well, thank you all for your comments out there. We'll love to showcase them as much as we possibly can. Hibiki, though, put up a tremendous fight, and beating the young Phenom was a big, big task. But let's hear from him. Reinhardt, what do you have to say?
Mena RD toppled, lost to Kobayan, and then kills you toppled, and then today, very, very dominant performance over Hinao there to open his first game for day 3. Hibiki 選手、リリ使いはすごい世界中にこのレベルで戦ってるのは多分唯一のリリ使いですよね。キャラとしてはどうでしょうかね。
まあ投げキャラの中では一番強いと思っていて、まあ全体のキャラランクではあんまり考えたことないですね。ただ勝てるので使ってます。
So I asked him what he feels, what he thinks about Lily as a character. He says that he thinks that among all the command grab character, Lily is definitely the strongest. He hasn't really thought about Lily's rank in terms of the entire cast, but he wins with her, so he uses her. そして次、時戸選手か、ですね、ブースリー選手ですね。どっちかでもなんか希望でもあるのでしょうか。
やっぱり日本の選手はやっぱ僕と対戦したことがある人が多いんで、やっぱリリーとの対戦経験が少ない海外選手、これでいうとブース選手の方が勝率は高いんじゃないかなと思います。
I asked him if he has a preference on whether he goes up against Tokido or Boost, and he says, well, the Japanese players, they've got a lot of experience against me. They know how I play Lily. I would rather go up against someone who has less experience, so my chances will be much higher against Boost. That's it from here. See you guys later.
Jammers, the boost is loose, and that's who he wants next.
I mean, look, the best way to learn about Lily is to listen to his interviews, listen to his mindset, and that will probably give you a hint as to how to beat him. And he's got a great mindset. He said, look, I'm picking the character I'm going to win the most. It's Lily. So have fun, guys. That's all I'm going to say to you. Have fun.
Well, another series went down. It was Moke taking down Dol Kevin, and Moke is looking phenomenal. Reinhardt, let's listen in.
The very long, arduous journey, the marathon.
Oh my god. So that's what they do. When it's every hour, then they end up doing a bunch of interviews, or they do a commercial break.
ずーっと長旅して LCQ から上がってきてまだ続くのでしょうかっていう話で、まあ、はい、続いてるっていうのはジュール・ケビンを倒したのは証拠です、はい、そうですね。これからですけれども、今までの進行を考えて全部含めてどう思いますか？
いやもう本当に強い人たち LCQ から含めてもうずっと強い人たちと当たり続けて今に至るんですけど、もう今ここに立っていることすら自分じゃ想像できてなかったところなんで、まあすごい自分でもびっくりなんですけど、いやただやっぱりなんかこうそれこそチュンリーを起用して、まあそれがこう結構相手からすると予想外だったりもしたと思うんで、まあそういうところがすごく今回の EWC はうまく刺さってるのかなと思うんで、すごく運を感じます。
はいはい。So, just talking to him about his progress throughout the entire thing so far from the LCQ, the opponents were fierce. He had no idea he would get this far.
Yeah, he's doing very well with Foley. He's really doing it. He's really doing it. You know, it's exciting to see.
Chun-Li has been an absolute gem of a benefit for him. The Chun-Li Mai combination, his last one, he feels that the focus, the attention being on Mai is what helped the Chun-Li to prevail, because that was kind of like a left field curveball for the opponent in Jewel Kevin, and of course he had a lot of practice.
It's a breath of fresh air for sure.
ありがとうございます。これからも頑張ってください。
頑張ります。ありがとうございます。
That's it from here. See you guys later.
Play is in our DNA. Whenever we let it out, it becomes our superpower. Now imagine an entire city being built to supercharge it. Kadir City, powered by Play.
Thank you, Reinhard, as always, for that interview. Nice to hear from Moke, who comes from the LCQ and is having a tremendous run. Elias Snake, welcome back to the desk. Great to see you. How's it been?
It's been absolutely amazing. I've been calling the action from the French cast, and it's been absolutely crazy. One thing that really strikes me is, first of all, is obviously Crimea. He's been amazing, but also Booth Lee, Ibiki, those two players in a very different style. They've been running such a great show, and now they're going to face each other on the next match. It's absolutely amazing.
Amazing indeed, Logan. Those two powerhouse players matching with different styles. It's going to be a banger of a match, especially given the fact that now knockout stage, the next stage, is just next up.
Yeah, that's right. Obviously, we're really dropping down into the lower bracket as well. One that I'm really looking forward to is Hinao versus Tokido. Hinao got to win 3-0 against Juicy Joe, who also uses JP. So he's very proficient in that matchup. It'll be really interesting to see him going up against an experienced player like Tokido with that character as well. So lots to look forward to in the upper and the lower bracket.
That's right. And Mena RD also securing a win, right, and going forward. That's big news.
You know, Mena RD, I mean, he came very close to the defeat yesterday. He had such a hard run on the group stage yesterday, and now he's on a mission. And when that man comes into a mission, he sets his mind towards his objective, there's absolutely nothing that can stand in his way.
I think that's a great point, right? Because this isn't about cruising through and getting the whole way in winners. It's about surviving.
Exactly.
And Mena really displayed that against Daigo in that set. He found a way to survive.
Exactly.
There's players in it, Crimea finding a way to survive against Chris T. It's all about just getting out and getting into the next phase, and that's what we're going to see coming up now.
And the next phase of the Esports World Cup happens to be the Level Up Series. Check it out.
A lot of people are haunted by their past. I'm inspired by it.
They're not just playing for themselves, they're really playing for their entire family.
They have defeated their demons! They have crushed the curse!
Such a great series. Elias Snake, you're here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Predictions? What do you think is going to happen coming up next in the next 6 matches?
I think Booth Lee has the death note. You know, he's got
the book.
Yeah, he's got the book. He's got everything written inside. He's shown that Rise to Tackle twice in a row. I'm telling you, this man is on a mission. He's comfortable on being in the biggest set ever. So I think he's up to a magnificent run.
And you know what, Elias?
I agree with you.
The predictions agree.
Since the prediction have been crushed each and every time throughout the whole tournament, I'm not going to look at the predictions. I'm just going to say my man Booth Lee looks like he's ready for the fight.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to Man. You know, as you said, this is the only title that has evaded him so far. I believe in him.
Yeah, that was such a hard quote, man. Coming in saying, look, this is the only title I haven't been able to get. I want it now.
I don't know about that, but...
Scan that QR code because I want to see your predictions out there. Let's know, or let us know, who you guys think is going to win the next series or upcoming series. You wanted to say something.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, don't forget about Tokido. He said yesterday, he said, I'm going to win this. He made a statement right in front of the whole crowd. So that has to be taken in consideration.
Well, thank you for coming on the desk. Elias Snake, it's now time to get our next 6 matches started. Let's crush some keys. Let's move some players forward. Boys, take it away.
To have every title, I believe. Yeah.
It is time now to qualify a couple players to 2 more top 8. Of course, we've already qualified 4 out of Group B, but now it's time for Group A banger matches, and I think it's an amazing way to have our first decider match.
I mean, look at this right here. Boost absolutely locked in, and Hibiki the same. It's a very entertaining match, very interesting match, because we know that Boost is a database, a supercomputer, but in that database, does it say anything about Lily? This is an underrepresented character. I wonder if it poses a different threat.
It is definitely a problem when you get to face a character you're not used to, that much, especially when the guy is at that level, right? Hibiki consistently, is high rank in Japan, high rank in Japanese tournaments, online and offline, and then when he flies, he's a terror because we're not used to that.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we do officially, of course, have our next match set. I have never even seen Boost with this type of energy. Let's get away from him, Damascus. I'm a little nervous. I'm not going to lie to you. There might be a little bit of gamesmanship going on. That said, ladies and gentlemen, this is what it's all about. One of these players are going to punch their ticket into finals day, into top 8, in their dream of getting closer to lifting this trophy. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Then it is time for Hibiki versus Boost. One person punches their ticket. Let's get it started.
All right.
Ooh, we are here to decide the 4 remaining players that are going to join our 4 participants in top 8 for the EWC Championship 2026. I am Ringe along with the... Oh, I couldn't do it now. I choked so hard. I was doing good bird noises beforehand. I was trying to copy Steve. But with the jailbird himself, IMC Yipes in the building. I can't wait to see how it goes down, especially with this first one we got, Yipes. It is going to be Boost versus Hibiki. We've heard the story, right? Boost, very data-driven. He's got all the intel possible at the forefront of his mind. But how much intel can you possibly have on a Lily of this caliber?
No, this is true, man. And one thing that I do want to highlight here on this set is I have never seen Boost this serious. Usually he'll be the happy-go-lucky guy before the match. Hey, man, how you doing? You get him with a couple of handshakes. Today, I try to do that. I did not see not one smile on Boost Lee's face. And you can kind of share the same sentiment with Hibiki. They are both serious, locked in, loaded in, opening gambit time. Let's get it popping.
Yes, indeed. Oh, and already willing to represent the sweep and then beating Boost to the plate. We already at the corner, caught him trying to jump. Already wary of the command grab. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, that layer defense, you gotta love it. If it's delayed, the jab is gonna hit you, you jump, I got a DP waiting for you. The legs, checked, throw. What's next? Going for the guts.
Yes, indeed. And from that distance, right, the fierce moves Terry so far forward. Drive reversal to keep the offensive pressure up. Tried to dance on her.
Nice!
Oh, what a response to the Windstock.
That was a perfect super. Yes, it advances forward, so those are not going to be free as Hibiki thinks it's going to be. Wow, that was ridiculous awareness there from Bruce Lee.
Oh!
Bruce Lee gotta be the notes. But the commando lands. Windstock is there. You gotta watch for the spire. It's on the way. When is the question?
That's why he's doing it from full screen, right? Because he knows the counter spire doesn't go all the way there.
Oh, that was a smart bait. That was smart. That was smart.
His
that
next step for it.
That was ridiculous. Now, that's the thing about Lily, right? She has to impose her will when she got those Windstocks because normally her buttons have no plus range, only from the drive rush side of things. So you need that Windstock. The fact that Bruce Lee was ready, incredible.
And the way he went about it, right? Using the regular and then the EX for the quicker recovery once he got close enough to the Windor Spire. Oh my goodness, Bruce is so smart. But Hibiki off to the races with this one. I love spinning the meter here, but extremely low and close to burnout. Boost eats the hit.
Oh, range.
He's actually going to hang on to his drive meter because of it.
That was all part of the plan, too. Boost eating that hit. He was willing for the challenge. Now, here we go. Setting up the tone. The plasma. We're going to back up. Oh, I thought he had the right idea. Wait for that right to face to whiff. That way he could get in with the drive rush. That wasn't the case. But we in there. Boost Lee's not trying to block all day. He is low on the drive gauge, and Hibiki takes full advantage of that scenario. Beautiful stuff to tie that up.
This might be back and forth, man. For the whole duration of the match, another OD established. Yeah, I was gonna say that was not plus frames, though. Both were willing to press buttons anyway.
Yeah, the fact that it was trading definitely was a zero on block scenario. The command throw, the hover round. It gets sweet on time, looking for that whip punish. Oh, plus frames. Oh. Yes. Bad knuckle. That's all it took was that one beautiful space scenario. Wake up, command throw. What a call out there.
Okay, Hibiki feeling freaky with it. I like it.
That's bombs.
Yes,
nice.
Oh, and then cutting him off at the pass, and we got all the meter in the world. Hibiki never achieved date. We going 1-0 just like that.
You know, a lot of people talk about Lily in terms of a tier list. We don't care about that. We care about the hunger of the player. You know what I love about Hibiki, what he's representing? As long as he could put that visually in Boost Lee's head, that he has those win stocks, it's going to be dangerous for Boost because he's going to have to be forced to slow it down and react accordingly in terms of what Hibiki wants to do moving forward. So, oh man, bit of a Yomi here, already settled for my guy Hibiki, and he serves first blood. Love it.
Yeah, I like that Boost is not going right back into it, right? Such a cerebral player. Really trying to pick it apart before he's in the heat of the moment again, right? He is all about the preparedness. He wants to be able to be confident in the way he approaches the game before we even start that 99 seconds. So he's going to take his time, right? Make sure he figures out what exactly the intel that he's going to prioritize going forward in this set.
Facts. I think in the back of Boost Lee's mind, he going, you know what, I have to stay in the mid-screen all day. I cannot let her get comfortable with the win stocks. I got to watch out getting even hit on any knockdown scenario to get that free win stock. So I feel like Boost Lee is going to establish that strategy moving forward here. The throw, absolutely not released.
Yeah, I like that from Viki, betting on it early right there with a block of the overhead as well, but it's still plus frames. Do not disrespect me.
No, I like this. Stay on that ass action. Right in the glutes. Get off of me. Another throw release here, but Hibiki ain't getting no footing here as he's slowed down on the life ball. This is another throw scenario. No, looking for the shimmy. Wow, space stop.
You see Boost, he was like flinching point blank, and then the back dash for the whip punish. Yow!
Bull sleep. Bull swing. You choose. DP. Ooh, nice. I like that, Hibiki. What a way to change that angle.
Yeah. Look at for Boost. The light rising tackle, such quick recovery.
That plasma, I keep forgetting that's a low, bro. That's crazy.
Yes, sir.
I think it's the close one, though. I don't know if it's all of them, but hey, that's it. No, here we go. The throw. Get off of me.
Now we're going to jump out here. Yeah. Oh, and again, not going to let the block string go through. Boost is so good at challenging these kind of automatic block strings that the Lilies like to look for.
Oh, yeah, it is the fierce one. That's right. Oh, the overhead psych. Wow, space traps. Hibiki. Come on, give him something that Boost had never seen before. Nice.
Ooh, I think he thought it was zero again, right?
Yes, exactly. Command throw, hover round. Give me another one. Magic walk up, just do it disrespectful. He tried to do it, and the challenge from Boost.
Oh my goodness, and Boost has 2 bars now as well. Terry has monster damage. I put it.
Wow,
what a challenge. Even in burnout right there, but he recognized that there was no screen shake.
Fire. Oh my God, just these one blocks. That's in every. Oh my God, did you catch the DP?
Oh, he baited. He was hoping to get the uppercut.
But the patience paid off from Boost Lee. I don't flinch out here.
I won't lie to you. Nothing gets me saltier in fighting games than getting hit by the anti-air. The jump in that beats my anti-air. Woo! But Boost did not stick his hand in the blender. What a way to time the setup.
Yeah, I don't want to see that in the function.
Yeah,
no doubt about it. Let's go. Already looking for that counter hit pressure on the side of Boost Lee. Yes, give me some space. The standing meter kick back up, reset. We waiting for the condor now.
Yes, indeed.
Throw him. Establish the offense. Stay in that gluteus maximus. Knockdown. This is when it gets definitely dangerous. Holding up, thinking it was a command throw.
Yeah, and that's why Boost content to challenge rather than guess between strike or throw. Figures that Hibiki will be aggressive regardless. Oh, and again, he's trying to press after every single bird knuckle. This is very interesting to me.
A lot of faith in that zero on block, right? So there we go, the throw. We're gonna go for a reset. I figured he would go for a throw here, but he don't want to get mashed on those scenarios. So I understand he's trying to keep it solid. Unhand me, says Hibiki, walking him down, creeping.
What a throw tech, man. Oh, and what a better whip punish. Hibiki locked in on that one.
I like that. The one equalizer here in this tournament is this little gal right here.
Legitimately, man. See the little heads he's built in by Boost right there. Hibiki not flinching. Oh, man, speaking of flinching, Boost again trying to backdash or hold up.
Oh, the wake up, I respect that. Wasn't meaty enough, so couldn't recover fast enough, unfortunately.
Score! Yeah, Boost woke up, moved forward, but Hibiki was like, that's exactly what I wanted. And then beats the burn knuckle.
Wow,
what a cutoff from Hibiki
done.
to take a 2-1 lead.
What a way to snipe that out. Talk about meat in the middle. Confidently knew that he was going to throw that knuckle out. Good stuff there, Hibiki. Wow.
And yeah, the range of Lily is nothing to slouch at, man. She's always had pretty decent range on her normals. It's annoying to get around them from some characters. That's why you see Boost trying to force the burn knuckle, right? As kind of a farther range option that Terry has and got to bypass a lot of those longer range normals that Lily's going to present.
Well, I'll tell you this, man. If there's one thing that Hibiki has shown me is that that is not a pigeon under an air conditioner. That is a hawk, all right? That is a hawk and out here spreading her wings to showcase how strong Lily is. And that is the pride
it's
that
the
he has with this
Esports World
character.
Cup.
And I love that he's representing
We
it this
watched
week.
through the LCQ, and
be
now
swooping down to catch
we're
a
getting
Bogard
down
here in a
to the
minute.
finals.
Got one game left.
Tomorrow is the last
Neutral
day
jump. I like
for
the neutral
Street
jump. Trying to represent
Fighter.
that just so he could throw off Bruce Lee throwing out those
Ooh.
knuckles. I love it.
Facts.
Throw, no, not yet, wasn't in range. Ooh, okay, that's what we need. The knockdown unhand.
Yeah, and that's
He does
less
have no
pushback.
reversals, no wake ups.
Pushback on block
Another
there.
great
So,
sweep.
oh,
Right there.
nice
Whip
side
punch and a
switch
side
with Condor.
switch.
That
What
is
a way to
really well
capitalize
done.
off that sweep.
Seriously. Looking for that big damage. Nice air to air. The hellish attack coming in the form of Lily.
Oh, my
the back
goodness.
dash.
No,
Hit him in
yeah,
the
no
guts.
Mexican
Back throw.
Typhoon.
Wise choice from Hibiki. That could have been very dangerous if it was raw damage.
Oh.
That counter hit
Yeah,
and
she's
close it up to
getting
confirm
countered
with the
like
medium
crazy.
punch.
That's something.
Bruce Lee. We waking up real quick. My man's is locked.
Look at them eyes. Yes.
I was surprised he blinked. I was like, I don't think he's going to blink this rest of the set.
Wow, spending all that cash just to immediately get Hibiki into this corner. It's a little too close for comfort. Ow, that's punish counter. That's wow. That cleared the whole player one. It's about to clear Bruce Lee's name. There it is. Another command throw. No.
Okay, blocks the overhead as well. Bruce not getting caught slipping here, but he's got so little drive gauge, right? Just trying to buy some time, get that gauge back.
Right.
And he
Heavies
outranges
do build
her
a
with
nice
his
chunk.
roundhouse
Ay, Dios mío.
on her
Salte
fears.
de ahí, por favor. Salte de ahí. I'm pretty much saying get the
That's
hell
why
up out
we're
that
seeing
corner.
Boost fishing so much with it.
Organic. You gotta love it. The Perry Saturn is represented here. Oh, that's a block and a half.
Indeed, man. Trying to challenge after the plus frames of the drive rush fears. Boost. He's going to use the level 1 as well to put Hibiki close to burnout. And he wakes up with it. He does
got
not
him.
want to see the gray.
I
Right,
like that
healing
from
up
Bruce Lee. He committed
resources.
regardless. He's like, you know what? You want to use it, fine. Now you're
Two.
naked on the level side of things.
Facts.
So let's see what we're going to do here. Oh, my God. Sizing up. That stand strong. He's looking for it. He's looking for that stand strong scenario. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. That's the catch scenario. What you going to do, Boost? Oh, I actually thought he was going to drive rush after him, but he was slow. I didn't catch that.
Yeah, that's why he didn't do it. Overhead does connect this time, and the quickness
Oh, my goodness.
does get it. You saw the punish counter come out. Boost looking for
Match
another
point
parry
here, match
to
point.
clutch it out, but Hibiki's the one with the gene, and he is set point.
Sheesh. Saw the deep blink from Boost. He did not like
Oh,
that.
nice.
Catch and put your mid-screen tech. That's a good sign of life here for the side of Boost.
Oh, man, that's been working out so much. The double swing.
Oh, my God.
Mexican Typhoon on wake up.
You know, you can take throws, but those I'm not too sure. But at least it resets neutral, so it's not that bad.
Indeed, right? Boost has got to be confident. Oh, but again, the drive rush cancel into the command grab. Hibiki conditioned him so heavily early on, and it's paying off big. That's why, right? He was like, drive reversal. I'm not trying to miss the game. Already committed to the counter spire in the air. That would have been game.
You see him buffering already. Watch it. Bruce, do not get too overzealous with this drive impact. Yes, shave down, file down those nails.
Oh,
yeah.
good
I love it.
throw.
Boost with the patience, not forcing, not thirsty for the DI.
She's
Just
gonna be
wants
okay
to
still.
take control of the match, kept the corner, and now is getting the CA for big damage.
Yeah.
Wake up command throw, imagine. I swear if you do this, bro.
Okay.
Walk up command throw. No, there it is. The guess went for the triple leg.
Oh, man.
yeah, it is. That
Burn
was
out
it.
again.
Nice.
No,
That's
it's
enough.
burn out
He can set the
again.
play, right? He can set the play. Nice punish.
Chip
There
damage
you
on
have
the
it,
burning
Bruce Lee.
knuckle.
The blueprint
Well done.
worked out.
Well
All right,
done.
it's in the notes. It's in the notes. What a way to size that up just to completely shatter
Those
that strategy
hands.
entirely. Beautiful stuff there. Bruce Lee.
Incredible patience from Boost, and man, what clutch defense at the end. Remember, he got in command grab like 2 to 3 times that round already, and off of the drive rush cancel specifically, and my man Hibiki went crouch light kick 3 times, trying to catch him back dashing or jumping, and he was like, nah, bro, I believe. You ain't gonna command grab me a 4th time. What defense to force a final game from Boost.
And noticing that she wasn't that close for the command throw as well. So like every time he blocked something, he kind of like fuzzy walked back just a little bit, but he made sure that he was blocking his legs. So I agree with that one. Good call out there, Wrench. Man, okay, this is what I like to see. Game 5. Come on, man. I don't want to see no bust ass.
Yeah.
This is it right here. Prime. Claim it. Ele claim me.
And this
creme de la creme.
I was like, what were those words? Oh, yeah, the cream. I was about to get my Macho Man on. Here we go, game 5. Winner goes on to top 8.
There we go, already early with a stock. That is a good sign for Hibiki. Bad for Boost, but that's why he's trying to establish this corner pressure early. That way he don't got to deal with it. Command throw. He tried to parry. That was big damage. Already cleared the player 1 fonts.
My goodness, bro. Yeah, that was massive. The drive gauge lost 2.
Seriously.
Hurt bad.
Digging them guts. Well, digging her sombrero in this case.
All the way. That Fierce is out potent when it comes to the plus frames. They're just shaving off the drive gauge.
Damn, that's crazy. She has no plus frame button. That's crazy. She has to drive rush.
Yes, indeed.
Let me get a command throw. I think this is it right here. Oh, trying to wait for the jump out.
Well,
or something.
she can do.
Yeah, he was definitely fuzzing the
Winded
offense, waiting
Spire
for a reversal.
into neutral light kick.
That zoom in looks so scary.
And then that's a frame trap. She's plus.
And
She
now
can
a
get Mexican
challenge right
Typhoon
back.
from
Hibiki
that.
not
I just know
scared
that
of
because
those fierce plus frames that we talked
Bullet.
about. He's back to set point.
How you snipe out the stagger? I would have been blank if I would have took that throw easy. Let's go already, digging into the guts. Plus frames, no. The unhandy technical on the side of Hibiki. The back dash. Wow. Oh, lands the Spire. Another command throw here. We in range. Try to go for it, but the challenge from Boost Lee. Get the hell up off of me.
Man, oh man, again, trying to establish a fireball now. I knew the bird knuckle was coming eventually. Throws whatever Hibiki woke up with this time.
Oh. Nice interruption.
Snipe that out. We're going to spend it. We should immediately know what the confidence.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. He knows, right? He wants the meter for the final round, potentially. Confident in this life lead. No counter hit, so he can't convert from that.
Absolutely not. Oh, my God. Don't put yourself in that race. Nice
yeah.
shimmy. Good way to condition that. We're going to the last game, last round here.
Oh, my gosh.
Look at the look of this man.
Both players fully loaded as well. 3 bars to 3 bars. This is going to be an explosive way to end the set. He committed to the drive rush and got cut off. We're in the corner.
I knew it.
He went up with it and is successful. Not only is this big damage, but now Hibiki is on the brink of burnout. What do we do from here?
Drive rush into
all, though.
Oh! Just to space that out. He was trying to get the lights for the punish counter.
Try to shoot. Oh, my gosh.
File him down. I'm pretty sure Hibiki's going to be churning at any moment. Yeah. 100%.
That's why he's building in some of the hesitations right on the block strings. He's not going completely into it. That's why he's doing the walk-up jabs.
Oh!
He got him! Oh, he's going to heal up. Okay, now it's anybody's game again. Oh, my
That's going to take
goodness.
so much life. Now we in there. No win stock, though, so he's okay.
Oh,
had to. I understand. That would have been death or guess.
Indeed, drive versus the way the burn knuckle cuts her off.
No, that's
and
it. He got it. Well done,
We'll see enough damage.
No,
he hasn't built the level 1 yet.
Oh, my God. Avoided block stun.
Oh, the Condor Spire forced it in. The crouch medium kick does it.
Well done.
Boost Lee is in
Well
top
done. That was a good game.
Oh, my God. Yo, the pressure on Boost Lee to not crack in those Spire scenarios, bro. Even
God, don't step on your
knuckles,
glasses.
all that, but he
man.
had to guess. That's what makes those knuckles a little dangerous. Kind of a bit of a risk, actually, in the set, but spaced them out perfectly to a T. Boost Lee adapted so well. But, man, even though Hibiki lost, credit to him. He's still in the tournament. That was such a fire set.
Yeah,
this might be the set of the day, in my opinion. Good stuff to both competitors.
I'm 100% with you guys, you know, and I'm a huge Boost fanboy. That's why I had to let the passion out right there.
Thanks.
I've been putting on for this dude since he came into the
Well
scene
done.
with Street Fighter 6.
Good.
I love seeing him clutch it out on that.
It's a good game.
You said the Whopper is the best burger in America, when made right. So with your feedback, we've perfected every bite, so that every Whopper is made your way and never smashed. Because there's a new king, and
Oh, it happened.
you.
Okay.
Everything outside the match as well. That was very interesting. Up next, Saint coming to the stage. I believe if that is correct. Saint in this wave, as is JDCR. Where if you remember way back in the day, they were like
a great match. It was
dynamic duo,
unbelievable.
tearing up the end.
Unbelievable.
Coming back from that slobber knocker, that was an amazing set from Boost and Hibiki. But we're moving forward here in the semifinals. We're going with Moke versus Mena RD.
Oh my!
Fire Flames. Winner of that will qualify
Chun-Li
for the top 8. Once again, I got that
Blanca.
shirt. If you see the
Taking it
top
back
8
to
grand
91
finals,
here.
I was
This is
rocking. I want to sleep to that
1991
with like it was a pajama or something.
Oh,
my
yeah.
I was a big fan, big fan. This guy's Santa Claus in DR.
That's big facts right there. Mena RD coming to the table yet again here, going up against Moke. Now, interestingly enough, in the offline sets between these two for Street Fighter 6, they're actually 2-2, but they haven't played since EVO Vegas 2025. So not even this most recent EVO, but that was where Mena won 2-1. Now, obviously, we've seen Moke not only play the Chun-Li nowadays, but has also added the Mai to his repertoire. So we'll see what he starts with up against Mena RD on the signature Blanca.
Ah, man, this guy right here, dude. Mena RD, your EVO World Finals champion. Coming off of that momentum, coming over here to EWC. The one thing Mena RD said is, listen, I've done it all. I have nothing to prove, but I have to prove to myself that I can win EWC. So can he do it? That is the question that needs to be answered, and we'll see. That starts now.
Yes, indeed. You saw those percentages right there. One of the ones I wanted to highlight was the reversal rate, 66.7. So every 2 out of 3, he's hitting it. That is definitely a road to success. And Mena has always been so good at the hard reads and the mind games when it comes to this fighting world that we live in. So let's get into it, man. Moke and Mena next.
You know, I want to touch up on that just a little bit before we get into this action. The reason why he lands those reversals so well is because everybody's so scared of the jump back Baka ball. So they're like, yo, I want to stick my offense. That way he don't get that off and get comfortable. But what is waiting there in the wins? It is the Blanca ball. So it actually really pairs up very well when it comes to a little bit of a Yomi and just a guessing scenario. So, I mean, hey, at the end of the day, I feel like Mena sometimes is just unconditional. And Blanca definitely helps with that.
Exactly right. I mean, Mena has, it was funny because I remember at CEO 2023, right, the first ever Street Fighter 6 tournament that we had on the pro circuit. Mena on the Blanca, I was like, man, this is such a good pick early into the game, right? Nobody likes to fight Blanca early. You don't know what he's doing, but he's only honed this character to be more and more lethal over the years.
That's right.
It is crazy to see how much he's just been an expert and a master of the different things that Blanca really allows you to do.
He has a
like
book
you said,
there,
the
too.
Ball,
That's
some of the other stuff,
smart.
he's got
It's a
great
smart
anti-air
thing.
trade damage. Obviously, the driver
Hey,
is hot
I
to beat out
respect
the
it.
OSDP.
I think it's completely
So many
viable.
things
Go
that
right
really
ahead.
are anti-meta, and that's kind of what Mena has always been good at, right? Even going back to Street Fighter 5, he plays an anti-meta style. He does things where you counter the most popular strats in the game.
Yes.
Blanca is one of the best characters at that.
Yeah, but Moke, man, credit to him. All the way from the LCQ to make it into this hot spot. I mean, a lot of the players, Hibiki as well, Duel, Kevin, man, like all of the shining stars this week came from the LCQ. So big ups to those guys for putting their cojones on the table and said, hey, I'm going to make it to the grand stage, and here they are. The hands have been shaken. Oh, let's go. It's all smiles. That's the only time you see Mena smile. It's at the beginning of the match and at the end results.
Yes, sir.
That is if he
That's
wins.
right,
So this is going to be an interesting one, of course. The land of the rising sun.
Moke, though, man, he's all about the
Dominican
faces. I like
Republic
that.
de lo Mío
I like his
is stepping
faces
up to
that
the
he
grand
makes.
stage. Opening game of time with these two killers. Let's get it started.
He's been making some good ones.
He's going to be going with the Chun-Li.
Yeah.
Let's see how this all plays out.
I wanted to back up Moke's mind. He
jab,
goes
jab,
himself, I
jab,
could
jab,
pick
lightning
mine, but
legs.
them slides under the fans, no bueno. I actually want to tame a little bit with my fireballs.
this
That's why
is,
Chun-Li's fireball's
battle
pretty
of,
slow. So it kind of like
ranges
negates that a little
here.
bit in terms of strategy for Mena RD.
No, that's a great point. Mena is the best slider under projectiles in the business. So, yeah, you can't rely too heavily on that zoning game.
There you go. Perfect parries, too, on top of that. It's disgusting.
It's nasty.
Let's go. All right. Already looks like Mena was trying to challenge a jump over. That's why he got click raw with those jabs. Boom, big damage. Okay. He ran into traffic right there. Mena RD, I like how he nodded his head. Is okay, acknowledged. I'm here. I like that. He's awake.
Moke is meeting him with the pace. Yeah, you can see he's constantly moving forward, going either with a forward or back medium punch. Even the jab has cut off a lot of what Mena wants to do, and then he stuck that fierce in at the end. But now, oh, that hurts, man, when you try to whip punish that button, only to get clipped by the second part.
Absolutely. There it is, the low forward. Okay. Wonder if that was the confirm, because he definitely could have got punished severely if he actually fully committed that on block. Wow.
Okay, first OD Blanca ball. Didn't get a true punish, but that's still a nice little sign for Moke and his reactions. That, however, is not Lightning Beast.
Ay, Dios mío. Oh, flip the tables. Now it's time for my best friend to pull up. The Funko Pop, of course. What are you going to do? Block the... Oh, wow. Layer's still out there?
Yeah, he turned the little boo-boo into a little foo-foo. He was like, that wasn't real, dog.
That was good. That was good. Oh, to the level 3. Damn, dominant first game. We ain't joking, but Moke ain't joking over here. He's finishing the job. First game, first blood on the side of Moke. Very strong performance.
Wait a minute, man. Moke looks more than prepared here. And we got a couple of the Japanese Blancas in the building, right? Obviously, Shigematsu was part of this. So you got to imagine that's one of the players he had been training with, knowing that if he gets past his first match, it was all about Mena to qualify qualify in the top 8, I gotta imagine he's been preparing as much as he possibly can.
You know, I do respect Moke's approach here. This man literally 90% of the time held forward. You're not even really seeing like a zone game. I'm just in there.
That's a nice
you
photo.
See a couple of interactions from Mena. He's trying to hop out of the corner, but he's getting clipped with the jabs on the way
out.
Mai!
Did that switch to Mai?
Oh,
no, wait.
I don't know.
This is another dimension, right?
He got one?
Oh.
The timelines? Earth 828?
This is crazy.
The only reason why I'm saying that is because...
Check this out, though. You know, I'm a
Mai
semi-fan of this character. Today, I love Mai. Let's go. Let's
go,
Mena.
You've never seen a bigger Mai fanboy than me right now.
I love it. My goodness, I'm a big fan since the KOF days. All right, wow, you have one? I'm not surprised. The guy mains the game, so it's cool.
100%.
He's getting more mileage, which is wonderful.
And man, Mena RD pulled out the Mai here in dominant fashion to open up game 2.
Know her game plan.
If you have any information on Chun-Li's life,
how many people played her, you know?
What the hell just happened? Yo, I'm definitely in a different world right now, but I appreciate this. Get that cash, my boy. Okay. You know, if anybody knows the spacing in terms of really how to punish Mai, it is Moke. So this is a bit of a risk.
I mean, look at that, right? I mean, in 15 seconds, he responded with his own dub, and we're tied up in game 2.
Yo, let us be analytical, guys. Chill out.
They're giving us no time. We don't get to break down nothing.
Nice. But we break it down off defense, though, here on the side of Moke.
Oh, a little bit too far after the first counter hit. Couldn't connect. Both these players, though, Mena. Oh, the Hazanshu coming in, slamming the door on the drive rush. Level 2 as well. Drain that drive meter, tack on the damage, or get the level 1 as well. Yes, wants to put him in a burnout. So smart.
Uh-oh, the back throw. Oh, that was definitely a sign from God. Here's another chance at life. Mena RD, but he might get walked down here. Wow, challenges. Keep himself steady in the corner. It's okay. Do not let this Chun-Li out. Moke, though, however, it's time to be really aggressive. Was that a crouch fierce?
Oh, Mena. He's going to be able to do it. Yes, with the CA damage, that is enough. What a bounce back right there. Had a crouch fierce, bro. Huh. Busting it out like that?
Well done. Well done.
The unconditional one.
Man, and you know, the thing is, I want to highlight how Moke did such a good job routing his super combo because Mena RD had like 1.5 bars, right? So the level 3 wouldn't have burnt him out. He needed to do the level 2 to level 1 to drain more drive meter.
100%.
So that was very smart, but it doesn't matter. Mena still got the dub.
That's crazy, man. Just that one interaction where he tried to shimmy, dude. He got back thrown, and that was it for Mena RD. Get up off of me, or no matter what's the character. He's going to use that reversal for sure. Oh, wow, what a confirm from the standing strong. Commitment back throw, you should. Get some space, please.
Yes, indeed, here. And man, it shaved off a nice chunk of drive meter as well, putting Mena well below the 3-bar threshold. No free drive rush cancels now as he just has to fight in this corner.
Oh, my God. Like, let me take you to your table. Says Mena RD.
Oh, and Mena just staying biased to face constantly right there. Not trying to leave any gaps for Moke to approach.
I love that. That's what you like to call fusis.
Oh.
Fusis. Good old Nuche and fusis. Now, notice how Moke is standing on that range in a stand strong now. Now he's kind of scared to approach with those big buttons like a stand fierce or a low forward because Mena is sniping those out easily with that stand strong. Ooh.
Oh, he tried to check those right under it and actually punish the recovery frames. It's a huge position for Mena to be in. Trying to force the issue right there. Two-stepping on her with a back dash and a to take the lead.
You know, Moke can't.
You know, I want to give you a shout out, Mena, because not only did you pick mine, but it's the Knicks colors. I gotta love it. I know he's a Celtics fan, but it's all right.
Yeah,
really good.
We don't gotta bring that up.
Really good.
You know who I'm a fan of. We definitely don't gotta bring up the Celtics.
My
God, for damn sure.
The nation, the nation of delegation. Oh my God, I cannot believe Mena went with this pick. This was not in my Pokédex, if I have to put it out there. I thought the Bison was gonna come back low-key, but the Blanca was definitely his money maker. But got the Mai. It might be
Maya's longer range
because he lives in Japan now. So for a little bit, for the SFL side of things, of course, for now.
She's not as
maybe he just wanted
plus,
weapon in his arsenal. Let's go.
Range,
yeah, especially with how much deeper we are into the game, right? Adding more characters is going to give you a better chance to win as everybody gets used to playing and gets more comfortable.
Here it is. Wow, confirmed? This guy's ridiculous. Are you seeing the hits done?
God. Yeah, every stand media punch has been followed up with a beautiful confirm. Mena RD.
Okay, how the hell you gonna get out of here, my boy? This is looking troublesome right here. I know he didn't realize that this was gonna happen. All right, to switch sides, padding it. That is a professional decision that he just made. Perfect parry double, very nice. Put me in that back pocket. No.
Oh, my goodness.
Onto this time. Remember, Moke from a similar distance was looking to snipe him out with it. Meta RD has survived and is on set point.
Uno más. The crowd yells. Only that side of the crowd.
Yeah, most def.
Plus frames. Nice. Back throw, please. Oh, yeah, you need that. Moke. Wow. What a way to choose when to reverse. This guy is disrespectful.
The reversal success rate only going up after this set so far. Oh, and then the perfect parry, bruh. What a way for Meta to switch the momentum up.
Yo, I swear, there's so many perfect parries. It sounds like Tuco's bell. Tuco's uncle's bell?
Yep.
Hey, can you avoid this? Bing, bing. All right, let me get a throw. No?
Oh, yeah, that's what he thought, right? He thought the back throw was coming right there. Meta was trying to escape it.
He's really trying. He's really trying to open. He's really trying to.
He's trying to look. He's about to get this level 3. The next buffer for sure. There's a level 3 behind it. I don't even think we're going to use a drive rush hit for that. Watch. He's going to confirm this. Oh, but he's touching grass. Moke looking good. Oh, no DP. I thought he would be ready at least.
He was not. Goes up again.
Oh, goodness.
Yes, just with the
well done. Well done.
Takes him down. Really putting the pressure and onus on Moke. Meta RD into top 8.
Yes.
Meta might take this.
You had me worried.
Meta might take this. I think.
I mean, Moke, he could have took it. The way he started was so strong, but he killed that momentum immediately once he went to the mind side of things. That is crazy. You want to talk?
Unbelievable, really.
The first big mistake for Akil.
For the slightly more damaging back turn 4 strong area.
Oh, I am frozen. What? That's terrible. Oh my goodness.
Catch. Good patience. Nice.
Boo.
Smart interrupt too. Down 4, just in case she did follow up with the high follow up. Down 4, 3-4. Oh, speaking of high follow ups, there's the down 4-1-3 counter.
Yeah, looks like Akil has taken control of the sets.
I like that.
30 seconds ago, we weren't sure if he was going to be down 2-0 or 2 rounds or what. Here we go. He's looking in. He's in position to take it. Couple more hits. Got heat as well. Zafina, the only thing she's got going was all that great health. But now she has no health. Game 1 to Akil.
All right. Let's see here.
That's one thing with aggressive as well. Yeah, it's like aggressive.
Whoever armed that is.
Yeah, take off that headset,
man.
Hey.
He's like, bro, give me your
Look at this coach. He's super aggressive. Pointing is like making me nervous.
This is like a disappointed father type of coaching. like, bro, son, you're not winning, son.
I'm trying.
Son, you're not winning. I need to talk to you. Arms crossed, dude. He's hella disappointed, man.
Yo, and then he, never mind, man. He's having a rough day. He's like that father that gets really, really mad every time his kid underperforms.
Yup.
No ice, Daddy's not gonna give us ice cream.
No ice cream. No phone for a week.
No ice
what
cream.
am I gonna do?
I missed the fun.
Hey.
No.
What happened there?
No miss button.
The camera couldn't handle it. It's too much height.
It's over, man. No TV, no phone, no internet. You better be landing those low parry combos.
Strong
Dude, no internet must be the pinnacle of parent punishes these days.
Yeah, bro, you're
Straight up
crippled.
real quick.
Dude, it's over.
Threatened
What do
no
kids
internet.
do if they have no internet? I don't even know what I do. Dude, they turned off my internet
Just
for like
wake me,
12
Daddy.
hours
Come
last
on,
week.
just like-
I was like, what do I do? Do I go outside? Like, what am I supposed to do with this?
I'll take a beating. Don't take my internet.
Any day, bro. Beating is 5 minutes. Internet's forever. Like,
Yeah. Take a
don't
whip.
beat your kids. Don't do that. But yeah, here we go. Akil going in right now. First round. Strong life lead in round number 2. Ergal needs something. Gotta pop heat, man. There it is. No, that was almost a dangerous pop heat though. No throw break.
Struggling a little bit on the Kuni Mitsu throw game, whether it's double break or one.
That one is a unique throw animation. She lifts the leg instead of like an arm animation, so that one's kind of a little bit passable. It is a one break. It's a weird one. Wow, he almost tried to... Good attempt on the DP. Wow, she's so small.
Out of the second hit.
What? I've never even seen a character do that. Kuni privilege?
Forward light kick as well in terms of applying some pressure. But to be honest, he's just in bully mode. He plays prison ball.
Yeah, 100%, man. That's what he's going to be looking for. Make sure to see if I have any cool little setups regarding the meaty projectiles, meaty tiger shot to potentially blow up an amnesia or two.
Yes.
Something to always keep in mind when you got a character like a Sagai who has potential to get some meaty fireballs going. Something that Tokido's most definitely got to keep in mind here. But these guys, both of these characters, big bodies, big buttons, they're going to have a lot of range. It's going to be interesting to see kind of where they play at in the neutral and who gets first blood.
You know, credit to Ryan Hart, man. He showed me a lot in terms of mix-ups with Sagat. One thing that he was doing a lot is like meaty scenarios. He'll do like a drive rush forward light kick.
Okay.
So I wonder if he now got this in the bag in terms of trying to open up Tokido. But I like that. He's going to keep it blueprint in terms of like just eliminating the amnesia.
Yes, sir.
So we'll go already in the corner. As soon as I blink, just talking to you.
Yeah, literally immediately got the first hit. Oh, and you know, I've seen Hanao be very good at that, man. He's so good at sniping the teleports on the departure with the jump back. Usually keeps you on the original side as well, preventing you from escaping the corner. Something to look out for. Wow, and then just perfect parrying the manual spike.
There it is. Already using that stand fierce range. Already buffering that almighty crouching strong. You think you could whip punish it, but it just disappears once you reach it and then you get punished. So you got to be careful for that. Nice already. Let's put the departure out there. We got the lead. Tokido does not have to be overzealous. Wildly already. He just stood there and just watched it happen. He got the level 2. Level 1 needed only, level 2 just to make it guaranteed. Yeah, he would have fell out if we did the level 1 there. Some beautiful stuff there from Hanao.
Oh, man, it's one of those things, right? It's like you don't have the gall to just drivers cancel overhead me in the first round, right? You're damn right he does. He's 15. He doesn't learn consequences. Oh,
there we are.
Does not recover in time. Beautiful DI call out on the drive rush.
I want to see if Hanao respects his elders. Will he drive impact Tokido randomly? You know, he's a little allergic to it, just a bit.
A little bit.
Just a little bit. Ow. My man reached in with the uppercut.
Perfect.
Nice. I was going to say that punish counter is going to start
Got
building
those
back towards that drive gauge drain. Oh, nice. Held the parry after the perfect 2 to get that little extra chunk. But the level 3 will connect. And Tokido going to spin it now, right? Trying to get some more meter back for a potential round 3 if Hanao doesn't make this comeback.
I said he saw Hanao thirsty to keep his drive gauge alive. So that was a good snipe out there from Tokido with the departures. Beautiful stuff. And the pierce. Damn, good start hit for Tokido.
Yeah, honestly, keeping the opponent below that 3-bar threshold or 2-bar threshold for the OD moves is almost as potent as burning them out himself. But beautiful counter hit right there. The little hezzy caught Tokido opening up.
All right.
Okay, we out of there. We still get a little combo here, a little departure set up. Now, what is it going to be?
Oh, range.
Try to grab
my
before
gosh,
that actually made
yeah.
contact, but it's all right. Wake up jabs. He's not scared of a shimmy. Hey, now, being really disgusted here. The counter poke here for Tokido just to get a little bit of space.
Let's see, setting it up again.
What are we going to do here?
Departure, man. The parries have been so on point from Hanao.
Nice.
Oh, but the fierce. That was a big reach, and Tokido's got a whole lot of years to teach you something.
Absolutely. No drive rush yet. I like the knockdown. There it is, the forward light kick. No, that's why you see him jumping back, kissing himself. Unfortunate here for now to deal with this.
Oh, here we go.
And of course, it's going to work on a tall body like Sagai.
Nice.
Solid stuff to bring out the scumbaggery, the murder face. Game 1.
Man, scuffing the loafers on the chrome dome, that's different right there, Tokido. From the murder face to the psycho face. Evolution before your eyes.
Works for me.
Oh, yeah.
Works for me. As long as he don't look like he's driving a truck, we good. All right, here we go. All right, we put him in that stand fierce, stand medium kick range. Obviously, we're trying to get close combat with the Muay Thai, the Uwe with the stand strong. He's going to wait it slowly but surely. Here now, he's just going to wait to get his range. But the anti-air for Tokido with the roundhouse, the igloo button.
All day, every day. It's a cold
Whoa,
world.
it's right
again,
there, straight
the
to
jump back to the
teleport,
departure
okay.
teleports, but this time he gets caught whiffing. Tokido has baited him into a couple of whiff punishes, and he's always been on point with capitalizing, but what a challenge. Overhead as well. My goodness, Tokido tried to press after, only to get clipped up and pieced up. Now we're in the corner. Wow.
Nice.
Oh, baited.
No, he was baited out.
I would
Oh
have got
my
even more
God.
disrespectful. But you know what? He want to style on them, warm up on these buttons. I understand.
Damn. What a big chunk. Sagai looking angry. You know, that's exactly how Hanao feels right now. He's trying to tie this setup.
Yep, and that's exactly how I look when I take a deuce.
You know?
That's a fact.
Especially after the long day.
Yes, especially eating Paris food. And I don't say that in a bad way. Let me chill.
It's our American stomachs. We're not used to the clean food.
Oh, plus ring. He let the Nexus rock the trade, of course.
Sam Presti combos. Let me get them draft picks, dog.
Savage.
I like that. Oh, delay, you know, the respect from Tokido's like, you know what? You're low on the drive gauge. Let me respect you a little bit. Let me get back on my feet, on my loafers. Oh, we're going to find that pocket. Of course, we're going to see that instant overhead again. No delays it this time. Finds the pocket to put him in the corner. Disgusting usage of that Levushka.
Yeah, I like that, right?
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Tried the DP,
And he's in
but it was
burnout.
nowhere to be found. With that bad boy on a Mel Carton, dog. Juggle points.
I like that, just to set him up for the chip out regardless. Here's the wild jump ins from Hinao. You
Chip
know
him
he's
out.
not going to stay still. He got to be careful. The Tiger Knee, I knew it.
Nice.
And a whiff punish. We was ready.
That's
Tokido. What a wise man. What an OG.
And the reason he got that right, he backdashed right before that Tiger Knee came out, setting up the whip punish very easily. Wanted that real estate advantage. Great tech from Hinao to not get back thrown.
Yo, I have not seen a forward light kick yet. Is he worried about the stand meter kick bumper? I wonder.
Oh, finally with the Tiger Nexus follow-up. We haven't seen too much of that either. He just usually stops it before there's anything.
Go for the shankles. I'm telling you. Oh, that was godlike. What a way to size him up with the roundhouse.
Damn, how much damage off of the anti-air, B?
Ooh, he tried to disrespect this elder there, but he was ready for the parry. Tokido, look at that sinister smile on his face. He know what he just activated. Now, what's next? The departure, of course. Let me take you to your gate. No, not yet.
Oh, I like that. Hesitating to lay in the string right there.
Oh!
And now baits him into it. He was like, I know you like the tech throw after the safe jump gets parried. And man, what a way to punish him for that habit. But now level 3.
Oh my God.
Magical. Oh my God.
Gotta do it over
not
there.
Let him build that level 2. Oh, my big buttons is incoming right here. Okay, try to challenge on the side of it now. This is looking a little troublesome. And we lost real estate. Oh my God.
What a juggle by Tokido right there. I love this. He's not getting too close without
Oh, now you can't. Oh my God.
Not enough help to absorb. Tokido came so close, but was still so far.
You know what sucked about that scenario? He kind of had no choice. If it's sniped it out, maybe a neutral jump, but he didn't even have enough for a parry on top of that. So drive gauge was low as well. Wow. Maybe I could be wrong there, but it definitely looked like it for a roundhouse. No, not yet. Pardon my back.
Oh, wait a minute.
Ghost.
It is looking like a killer season out here, let me tell you.
And it's purple.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Disrespectful with the Nexus. Up close, he would have blocked that. That could have been a punish.
Yes, indeed. And yeah, again, right there. It will be a punish that time with a light kick, right? Obviously, -5, so taking full advantage of it.
Yes, sir. Ooh, damn. Right on the bed. The fist is a Gillette. Sheesh.
The fist is a Gillette was a bar.
Oh, my God.
Oh, he tried the forward light kick that time, but just out of range. Tokido to whip punish. Oh, he tried it that time.
He showed his card there, so now he's going to be a little more careful with that stand fist. As you can see, already applying close crouching strong.
Oh, that's it, yeah.
I like that. Immediately going into the DI very quickly. Tokido barely got his bearings after burning himself out. And now starting to build this momentum.
Well, of course.
It's a fun animated photo.
It's either give me them draft picks or F them draft picks. Mikhail Bridges style. The trades all day.
And them kids, too. At this point. Wow, empty jump into the crouch jab. I wonder what Tokido tried to do the challenge with a crouch jab of his own. Level 3, not yet. What?
No surprise about that one.
Oh, my God.
Put some work in here.
This is looking a little troublesome. This man's looking a little ashy. A little aloe vera could work here. Oh, no.
Yeah, even with the recovery, not punished outright, but still back against the wall. No super to respond, but it's all right. Didn't eat that much damage. Now Hinao is a very dangerous man.
He's holding it. He's holding it. Hold the fort down.
Oh, man, the blue stuff got a little too acquainted.
Nice setup.
Ay, Dios mío. Oh, Psyche tried to make a flinch.
Oh, and because of that, Hinao takes full advantage of the little scramble that Tokido presented after missing his window for the throw. Gets the reversal jab in there and takes a 2-1 lead.
I love that. Now, you know, I appreciate players who always have their combos on lock. Like sometimes people catch a brain fart and don't know how to end it, but he ended it with the target combo for the guaranteed level 3. Excellent display, but this has been an excellent match all the way through. This is beautiful Street Fighter 6 that you're watching. Hopefully everybody at home is enjoying themselves. We are going the distance here.
Beautiful, perfect parries already to start, and we know what follows. The corner carry. We in there trying to get him to press, try to get him to tech, but Tokido non-flinching until the parry comes out.
Notice how he stood up on that stand strong. He's trying to jump out of here. And I think he now knows that there it is. Next time it's going to be a 4th roundhouse. He got to be careful, Tokido. I'm telling you, it's sizing you up.
We already see him now take off 50% with a roundhouse anti-air. Going to pay heavily when it happens. Close enough, and he didn't follow it up.
Oh, nice. There it is.
He tried it, but Tokido barely beating him to the button that time.
That was clean. He hit that button super early, too. He knew it was coming.
Very good.
They're
Very
still
good
locked
there.
in the recovery of the parry. Was just not blocking his dome that was down back. Probably holding up, I would say. But either way,
let's go. Ooh! Oh, not enough. Damn, we found a pocket. How was you ready for that?
For real, though, right? Like, reeling back from getting hit in the first place, but now so locked in.
I thought it was Blanca for a second. That's crazy. DP, yeah! Part of my back. Ooh, nice. Good awareness there, Tokido.
Yeah, Hanao wanted to murder him. He tried the neutral jump bait right there. He wanted big damage. Amnesia. Oh, dance on him a little quick 2-step. The accountant got some moves.
For real. These are right-off mix-ups.
Nice.
What the hell is wrong with you? Oh, Fuzzy City. Fuzzy City, not yet. Oh, hey, good blocks. Oh, I thought it wasn't enough. We do have a drive impact, however, and now has a level 3. Tokido, don't be greedy. Psych, I'm gonna be greedy. It's not enough, though. That's unfortunate. Actually, the departure helps, but he does have a level 1.
Well done.
Yeah,
well
just great
done.
routing from Tokido to be very efficient. No meter necessary. I also thought he was gonna have to spin it. But that's what we've been talking about. He's really committed to this character, exploring all the routes, and we're at a game 5. That was a dangerous gambit to open up with, and Hanao made him pay.
Brought in my back. Oh, delay. He ducked it in. That was so sneaky. Punish counter. Only on punish counter that target combo works over the strongs.
Oh, goodness gracious. 2 touches, and it's already looking like you're at that
Scott's
storm.
wild.
And the 3rd one will be the charm, as they say. Perfection of a round. Hanao, 1 more to go.
Yo, Lazarus, let me get a stat on the most overheads this tournament. This man, Poodle Schnoggin, is exposed.
Here we go.
This is not looking good here for the side of Tokido. It's like he's just been on the defensive end for the past couple of rounds, so you got to be careful, even though he did tie it up last game.
Yeah, Hanao a little thirsty for the victory, though. Ended up committing to the target combo right there. I think thinking Tokido would press early.
Look at that. Look at him just sizing up that big old building, just walking forward to you. Oh, nice. Fully commits. You can actually press a button in between, but you don't know what option he's going to use on the Nexus. DP, oh, not even. He's not even going to challenge it. Wise choice there from Hanao.
Tokido not pressing anything in the air, so he can block when he landed.
Here we go.
Jump back.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Whoa, nice anti-air that time. He's going to be fully controlled from Tokido. Hanao's in burnout. Definitely just looking for chip access. Maybe start with a level 1, but that's not a big deal for Tokido, I think, with this life lead.
Oh, use his resources just to set the tone, to jump back rodillas, the light kick. And he went in. He just woke up and went to Labushka like, hell no. You about to touch drive gauge? Oh, no, I'm free. I'm free.
Here we go. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, you could go either way.
It looks like Hanao hates the color orange.
The thirst, man. The thirst from both sides.
Jesus. Oh, my God. Look at that, already buffering. He's anticipating the standing meter kick. That's why you see the buffer here on the side of Tokido. Wet path on the legs.
Immediate driver reversal.
Oh,
and he finally finds the neutral jump. He's been looking for that bait a couple of times. Big damage to
Oh, here we go. Okay, okay.
Reads it the second time, gets that air back throw.
Nice.
Man, the confidence you got to be to have to sit there and wait for that. Yo, your dome is exposed like bad credit, my boy. Is this enough? Survey says Hanao's already getting up. He's confident.
Oh, yeah. Most definitely. That is KO in the
this is a god damage. Come on now.
What a performance to take down Tokido.
Yeah, he looked like he was watching the numbers in the lottery trying to hit when he stood up. He was looking straight up in the window like, yeah, please, hit now. Congratulations, my young boy, the young killer, one of the young prodigies of the future. Showing love to everybody on the superfan side of things.
Very nice.
Into the qualification.
Yo, dog, these all look like winners' matches, man. I saw it.
That's why what happens when we got this elite competition, you know what I'm saying? Every damn set at EWC feels like a grand final. I don't blame you for getting caught up in the moment. And what a set these 2 warriors gave us, man. Tokido, a legend. Hanao, though, he was willing to commit to these overheads, and boy, did they pay off.
Jesus, man, good stuff there. Well, let's send things over to Damascus to talk to our winner. See these keys getting crushed. Take it away.
Aww.
And now it is time, of course, to once again exchange the key as Tokido must give up his key for Hinao. Big GG's to Hinao, but please, of course, make some noise for the legend, Tokido.
There we go. Very nice. Very nice there.
And as Hinao joins us next to the Crusher, it is time to absolutely destroy another key. Hinao one match away from qualifying to tomorrow's top 8. A deserved victory there, of course, taking the legend out. And he's looking at that key. Yeah, that's the one to destroy right now. One, and you might get to destroy another one a bit later today. Let us go and take a look. Hinao. Let's take a look on this. Yeah, he's ready. He's not going to destroy it like Higuchi. We are good to go. All right, let's hear it. Let's hear it for the one time. Ooh, that key screamed in agony, and Hinao will be moving forward. Hinao, congratulations again for sending Tokido out one match away as he's looking for that key being destroyed. We'll see Hinao again on the stage a bit later today. Looking forward for more Sagat, more banger games coming next.
He's like, look at that key. Oh, that's awesome. No. It's that big. Yeah, every hour they have a big commercial break. Game on. Ooh.
What's compared to now just over his shoulder like that?
I was looking up to this over his shoulder like, yo, who the hell is this guy? All he saw was Shadow.
Oh, man, but another banger in the books, and now we got a match that's very close to our hearts as some NA representatives ourselves. We got two NA boys stepping up. Winner moves on for a qualification match, and the loser's key is crushed along with any hopes of becoming 2026 EWC champion. We got Dual Kevin versus Lex.
Listen, I know in the back of Lex's mind, he's like, damn, men are
One of
whoop
the
my ass. And then, you know what,
fastest
he
and one of the
respects that. And I'm not even
zoniest.
saying that in a joking manner. That's the type of mentality he has. And he's like, yo, I got to step my game up right now.
Yeah.
And he's dealing with one of the killers, one of the best in the world. I mean, both of these guys are the best in the world. So respectfully to these guys to make it to this grand stage, especially from the LCQ. Both of these guys actually made it from the LCQ. So this is, well, now officially, this is somebody's last chance. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
So this is going to be serious, of course. Men are RD defeating Lex, that is correct.
Yes,
and of course, Dual Kevin still in the mix.
Yeah, who fell to Moke in the winner's side, indeed. So yeah, it's going to be a fun one, right? And despite both of these players being in NA, Lex has spent so much time in the UK that they actually haven't met in a lot of offline tournaments. From our records, we only got one meeting between these two in an offline environment at DreamHack Summer in 2024.
Okay.
So more than 2 years ago, Lex did take that, but like I said, 2 years ago, man, it's hard to really apply that to the set we're about to see. But nonetheless, that should tell you that Lex has a very much a good handle on this matchup. But at this point, Dual Kevin's going to know how to fight Guile and beyond.
Yeah, the patience of Dual Kevin, that ain't the type of guy that you're just going to walk him down easy with Guile. So I actually would suggest Lex to pick Bison, I'm going to be honest.
I mean, yeah, Bison, and we've seen, has been quite good against Rashid. Even earlier on, I believe Mickey picked Bison up against Gachikun in that same matchup, right, where it was against the Rashid. We've always said that Bison on paper and in practice has some nice tools up against Rashid that makes him play a little bit more uncomfortable, not how he's used to playing in the matchups, and that's always something to keep in mind. But Lex, of course, the tried and true is the Guile, so it looks like that's what he's starting with if we're going by what he's hovering on.
Yes, set the plays with the standing media kick for both of these guys. Mainly dual Kevin. I was saying this in the past matches that he was playing. That is like his machete, the standing media kick. He always does that to gather information to see how you want to counter poke. Do you want to drive rush after the block? Because the thing about Kevin is, if you notice, he'll always set those negative scenarios from a spaced out distance. That way he can walk up and get those free low forwards, standing fierce, just to get some big knockdowns into the corner for the easy pressure. That's what he's good for. He's one of the most dangerous throw loopers in Street Fighter 6 today on the side of dual Kevin.
100%, man. He just knows so
Chat's
well
crazy.
how to manipulate his opponents and read their Oki decisions. Let's get into it, man. The winner of this goes on to face Habiki. Let's go.
Oh, the jumping already, respecting the empty jump in case that was an EX flash kick already, trying to test the waters, dual Kevin. I appreciate that from Lex for not panicking.
Hey, dual Kevin after that perfect parry on the boom. Rye was figuring Lex would throw another one, so he tried to expose it with the jump.
There it is, that stand meter kick. He loves that button. Okay, close win shot, why not? Another one. There it is, now right back at it. I like how Lex walked up, blocked a little bit, and then got his space and then started chucking the booms out of nowhere. Meter gain right here on the good side of Lex. Oh, the dragon suplex. Been calling it German for years, but it's not German. It's dragon. Yeah, seriously. All right.
Oh, yeah, he didn't have the charge, right? So you saw the normal come out, but it was a little bit too late. Dual Kevin, nice timing on the jump. Again, he's trying to aim it for when Lex doesn't have charge for the flash kick.
I like how he chooses, yes, his jumps on the jump back. Yes, on the walk back, excuse me.
That's exactly what he's looking for, trying to expose that habit, but Lex has been pretty quick on the crouch fierce.
Okay, he almost got the space there for the whiff punish on the stand fist. Lex got to be careful. It looked like he walked a smidge just to get that stand fist. Right? Nice. The good button. All the good buttons is coming out right now on the side of Lex. He is playing Guile to perfection to keep dual Kevin at bay. That's enough for round number one.
And that's one thing that I think separates Lex's Guile from a lot of other ones. He doesn't rely on flash kick as an anti-air. He's very confident in his stand medium kicks, his crouch fierces, and because of that, he's actively moving all the time. It's very hard to get a lock on where he's going to be sitting still.
And on top of that, because he's walking back, he's kind of inviting the offense to gas him up. Like, yeah, okay, I'm a flash kick. I'm not going to flash kick, so it's going to make it a little easier for you. No, psych, crouch fist is there, so I agree with you there 100%. Dual Kevin, though, low on this drive gauge, but it's okay. Very patient.
Well, I love that challenge as well. The bazooka knee drive rush is usually 0 on block. So Dual Kevin right there immediately challenge it back. Sobat, though, setting up shop.
Score.
And shout outs, Kenny Omega. Oh, avoided the punish counter, but you didn't avoid the burnout. And immediately goes in at DI. Why not, right?
Yes,
you have such a life lead. You have a round lead. Put the onus on Dual Kevin. Even if you eat a super, you're still in a great spot. Beautiful risk-reward calculation from Lex.
And it wasn't obvious neither, too. That's what I like. Use it like as a meaty, pretty much. That was very smart there from Lex. Let's go Dual Kevin. Difficulty setting raised. Hello. Turn the cogs up to the right. We shall see. Delayed, looking for that counter hit. Speaking of which, here goes the knockdown. Obviously, the conditioning starts now. Can I get a troll, please? The backdash, though. That's how meaty it was that he recovered in time to block.
Yeah, indeed. He at least doesn't pay dearly for that one. Lex, though, very much a huge lead on the drive gauge. See if he can make it happen.
Wasn't a punish counter. Could have committed to the flash kick.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He didn't have the level 1 ready either. Didn't want to spin it, perhaps.
Oh, unorthodox overhead. Hello.
Might have just been trying to move forward with the button.
Yeah, facts.
Happens to us all the time.
Everybody. That's right. Hit him with some knuckle sandwiches. I'm loving it. The 5-knuckle shuffle master Guile is getting busy right now. Wow, waking up, crouching strong. What an option.
Yeah, wow, the big trade and the bigger chop. Dual Kevin with the super sheep kick.
He slapped him in the side of the air. Wow, good call. 100% that was a backdash too from Lex. So that was the perfect move of choice there for Dual Kevin. Shout out to Vicious. Trying to pop him up in the air for that easy corner carry off the punish counter. Lex ain't giving it to him.
Definitely not. Oh, I guess the jump was just so late that Dual Kevin wasn't prepared for it. And then again, trying to jump in whenever he sees Lex doesn't have the charge, but he's kind of baiting him into doing that.
There it is. Now we got the corner. That's what you want. No space for sonic booms, no nothing. What is going to be the option? The technical, what a brave tech there on the side of Lex. Worked out. Big damage.
Big roundhouse, and he wakes up with the button, right? Lex is so active defensively, man. Almost never showing any fear. Get drive rushing in after eating the whirlwind. Great poke back from Dual Kevin to stop that. But a better whip punish from Lex. Yeah, he wasn't going to kill, holding on to it for now.
Yeah,
whoa,
no,
that was a little strange.
Yeah,
that was nice
he
catch
didn't
the
do
late
it.
take. That's what
Hell,
I
I would
meant
have
to
spent
say.
it.
Very
No
nice.
offense.
Very,
I
very
would've
nice.
spent-
Would've got
Oh,
combo.
nice.
Flash take it to level 3.
Close out. That's well done.
Absolutely. Could have done the level. Now, you know what? That was the proper way to finish it.
Yeah.
It's okay. Secure the W. Never be cheap on the first, second, or third date. Trust me.
Yeah, 100%, man. Lex had just, trying to get to the next round, and Dual Kevin finds the perfect berry jump in that he was looking for in game 1.
Oh, no. Oh, finally bit. I think that was the first technical of the set. Unfortunately, it was on the side of Lex, and we hit him with the wake-up half moon. God, like,
oh, goodness.
Couldn't get the juggle on Lex. You saw the head tilt right there. Very perturbed at that not connecting how it usually does, which, of course, opens the door for Kev to tie up the set.
Unfortunate. I mean, he had the right idea, but that was a bit of a deep jump. He was pretty close.
I think that's what happened, right? Yeah, if he hits him just a little bit higher, the flash kick most likely juggles properly. But yeah, man, those are the, it's a game of pixels, bro. Like, it's such little differences, such minute differences make up big results.
Well, this is good. But speaking of which, the end result is we having a great match here. One apiece. Ooh, man. Yo, I look at that stage, man. I be getting the itch, boy. That looks so good, the competition, man. Happy birthday. Is that what he said?
What it sounded like.
Hey, well, that's a shout out. Hey, you know.
Ooh. Punk's birthday.
Okay, no drive rush. I think he's just trying to follow up.
He
Oh, no,
just
actually
had
Barry. Just
birthday.
Barry. Set up the sequences, yep. Space traps there and gets slapped across the air. Damn, he be really aiming at the air, I noticed, with his normal.
Yeah, 100%. Lex, I think I caught backdashing on that, too. We've seen him backdash multiple times in the corner. Oh, and then the lock-up button at the perfect time. Really catching on to Lex's rhythm right now.
Well done.
Kev is cooking. We're going to have to use that meter, dog. 2000s forms with the SRK.
Yeah, the scaling really starts to take an effect.
Perfect
you have to stagger in
right here on the side of Dual
Super
Kevin. His
level
apron
1.
is definitely on. Will the chef hat will be included in that attire is the question. The booms. There we go. Now we got that corner pressure. Obviously, we're going to go for the throws. Wow, what a way to kill some frames. That was all part of the plan. Hello? Suplex that is dragging.
Oh, my goodness. Shout out to Kenny.
Yes, that suplex belongs to Shang-Chi. I'll tell you that. Stand fierce? No. Oh, what a whip punish. We out of there. Nope. I actually thought he was going to hop over, but nope. He's going to stay right here, trying to invite the offense a little bit more, right? As you can see, Lex retreats a little bit.
Yep. And Kev wanted the back throw. He definitely wanted the real estate switch, but Lex was well aware, figured he'd bet on that as well and got the tech throw. Cutting him off at the pass with the counter hit and close enough to follow up with a normal. Great recognition once again from the Guile Master.
Very nice. Man, 30-plus years, Guile with the same moves. They just look cooler and cooler as the games actually progress.
It's wild.
Oh, overhead blocked.
This man has remained viable with 2 moves for 30 years. That is crazy to think about.
That's right. Oh, broke, don't fix it. Here it is. The throw. No, not even the delayed jab. That's what he's looking for, the technical. That was an amazing way to open up Lex. Wow. Checkmate.
Good stuff here for Kevin.
That is definitely enough. Well, actually, a pixel. No, that should be enough.
He did.
It's okay. Yeah. Thank you. You're a friend of mine. You wouldn't lie to me.
Yeah, exactly. And, I would have went down with the ship. You know what I mean? We both would have been wrong.
My God. Appreciate that. All right. I feel like we're going to see more overheads on the side of Dual Kevin, just in neutral.
Okay.
So we're going to see here. But it's not like Lex is ducking, really. It's always walk back, Sonic boom, crouch, fierce right now. Here is when we can condition properly. Look at that. As you can see, Lex is looking for those negative frames. He can walk back and get a whiff punish. But now he has no space in his corner. So he's going to have to take all of these dabs.
Indeed. And Lex, he's been caught. Oh, no. Gets caught botting that time with a jump in. I was going to say, yeah, you got a flash kick, I think. Like, defensive choice-wise, he's been kind of exposed for the button presses and the timings a little bit. He needs the invincible stuff. There you go again, another flash kick.
He did a sneaky. He didn't even parry it, too, to hide it. He just straight blocked and just did it. The half moon was out of there. Give me that. Ooh, nice.
Beautiful. Really stacking up the perfect parries now, and he's built his drive gauge back. That's huge. Going to drive reversal. I like that option as well.
Gave him the resources to do that right off of the parry. So beautiful stuff there from Lex.
Yes, indeed. Jumps over, but yeah, Dual Kevin this time was prepared. Did have to spin the remaining bar, though, so now he's grayed up.
And immediately, as soon as he blocks something, Lex is on the offense, just mashing. You have to do it, especially when Dual Kevin's at burnout.
And Kev loves the minus frames in the super. That's why Lex didn't press anything on that spin mixer right there. These two know each other well. Because I believe the bazooka knee hit while he was still in burnout before he got it back, so plus frames were still there. Counter hit throw
available. Did say counter hit, yes, exactly. Oh no, we in there. That is a corner carry. Time to think about it here, Lex. What's it gonna be? Wow, we challenged after the crouch strong. It was a trade, but we got Espacio. How the hell are we gonna get out this corner? We looking for that punish counter low forward or even the close range counter hit low forward. But he gets hit with the OD Sonic Boom, and now he has some time to think.
Yeah, exactly. That gives him some breathing room for a little bit here. Oh, but the upside down kick pays, but not dearly. Kev didn't get the full conversion he was looking for.
Okay. Here it is. Slowly but surely inching in. So is Dual Kevin. He has the lead, so he's not going to overextend, which I love. There's the overheads we were talking about early on. Kevin! Now, on my own time, I'm going to go to the burnout, the drive reversal. Oh, my God. The category 5.
Level 2 trying to clear the space right now, Ryan, especially take disadvantage while he's in burnout. And again, puts Lex in a burnout as well. Solid puncher, still got a little bit left. He's going to spin it there. And a level 1, but a great backdash to avoid the bazooka knee.
Oh,
startup. That is gigantic.
Another lease at life. There it is, just over that back throw. Oh, the punish. He was too close with the upside down kick. Unfortunate.
Oh, match point
right
here. Match
apiece.
Point.
Oh, man. Lex, can you tie this up?
Yeah, and that's the difference in a round apiece right now, right? Lex fighting for a tie set. Dual Kevin fighting for the dub. Potential to go on and face Habiki.
I'm in. Wise choice from Lex. That could have got ugly for sure if he went for a technical. Oh, didn't recover in time for the crash fist. I know that's what he wanted bad.
100%, man, and yes, he does once again represent the flash kick. I feel like that's what he's got to go to when it comes to the reversal. He's got the level 1 available as well. You see the solid puncher has been a big strat.
Oh, plus frames. I don't respect those. What plus frames? Oh, man, I would have teched it. That's what he was looking for.
That's bad. Not only does he get punished, but he burned himself out in the process. And the East Star, the weather's not looking nice.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, Kev still maintaining the corner.
Yeah, this is a
and
tough
he connects with the overhead. Just in range of the tornado. Lex goes down, and Dual Kevin advances in EWC.
Good stuff for Kevin. Well done.
Oh, man, that was an excellent match.
It was.
Well, congratulations to Dual Kevin.
Great games. Oh.
Chipotle honey chicken, fresh grilled chicken.
10,000 commercials.
Here on the grand stage here at EWC 2026, but his quest ends now.
Yes, indeed. Shaz, again, like you highlighted, both of these guys came from the last chance qualifier, have had a long road to get into this position. Lex still going to go home with a nice payday, but Dual Kevin's job is not done yet. After winning the LCQ, he's tried to do the double, right? Go from the last chance qualifier and take home the full bred championship. I can't wait to see his journey continue.
That is crazy, man. Well, it looks like another key's about to go in the gutter. Well, let's pass it to Rob to see the violence on that golden key. Take it away.
And now Lex hands over his key to Dual Kevin. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Lex. Phenomenal run all the way from the LCQ. Use a dog, brother. Kev, congratulations, bro. One more for that top 8. Go ahead and crush that key before I talk to you. You got to take out your homie. Of course, we know that Lex and Kevin are training partners, good friends. But in this world of Street Fighter, it's all about W's and losses in the end of the day. And only one could move on. Kev, I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I know you still got to be locked in, bro. You need one more to get to that top 8. How you feeling?
Another tough loss, but like yesterday, I had a tough loss and then was able to bounce back to go to the next phase. So I'm trying to keep the momentum and keep it from going just like yesterday.
All right, right now, ladies and gentlemen, Dual Kevin is on an absolute tear. He only needs one more to punch his ticket into that top 8. How far will he go? We will see. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and keep things going with Group A.
Play is in our DNA. Whenever we let it out, it becomes our superpower.
All right, everybody.
Now imagine an entire
I hope you guys
city
had a wonderful
being
time.
built to supercharge
I
it.
have to head out. I have got
Kadir
work.
City,
I have
powered
to
by
do.
play.
But amazing games, absolutely
well,
fantastic
back to the
stuff
EWC
there.
side of things, man. We are heading to the losers bracket side of semifinals. This is going to be a good one here. You already saw the great match between Tokido and Henao. 3-2 for Henao, and now going up against Moke to see who qualifies for the top 8.
Boost, Mena,
epic stuff on the way.
2 more matches. I'm sorry,
That's how
another match,
from
and
start
then
to finish,
we're
baby.
figuring out the
It's
next
been nothing
2
but
slots
amazing
there.
matches, the most elite level competition in Street
Gachiku,
Fighter, and now we got 2 more
Boost,
matches, 2
Lashore,
more spots in that top 8 to
Kevin,
take home the lion's share of
here.
$1 million prize pool. Man, fighting games have come a long way, yipes.
Yeah, I'm happy and salty at the same time.
Okay, and
I wish this was like this back in the day, man. But hey, it is what it is, though, man. I'm proud of all these players really putting their heart on the line to get a share of this, man, because you know it helps a lot. Not only the bills, but something that brings something nice to your family or whatever the case
right
may
now
be. But
Boost,
at the end of the day, what costs more is the pride that's on the line.
We're still figuring it
man.
out.
They're looking to become champion. And of course, we are going to crown
Kabayan,
a brand new EWC
Kabayan,
champion for Street Fighter 6 this year. The only one that is going to be able to claim their self as champion besides Xiaohai.
Man, what
Yamaguchi
what's something to
and
brag about?
Crime
This guy Moke is 100% on reversal percentage? What?
Successful anti is 72%,
well done.
so that means not to jump on this man. Yeah, you know what? His perfect parries was solid. It was in display going up against Men RD.
Okay.
So,
yeah, that's it.
And now he
very
knows
good.
what's in front of him.
Very good there.
Now, it's one of those things where you never want to feel
stuff.
satisfied, right? You beat some of your legends, your heroes. In this case, he beat
All
us
right, guys.
Tokido, right?
Yes.
Well, have you had a wonderful
sometimes
time?
when you beat a guy like that,
Thank
you kind
you
of
so
feel like,
much. Have a
full,
wonderful
I ate
day.
already.
We'll
But
see you
no,
guys
there's
all
a
tomorrow.
lot of food on the table. You got to finish your plate. This is for the top 8 side of things. I know Moke feels that way as well. Playing great throughout the tournament. Falling to Men RD, but that's respectful, of course. That's one of the guys. To Men RD's mind, on top of that.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a banger. I know these guys are very familiar with their play styles. They both are from the land of the rising sun, Japan. So this is going to be cool. I'm pretty